What it do? Welcome to Constructive Outrage episode 120. And we got to make up for that technical difficulties we had last week. I might freeze again.
How's your internet today?
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we bare bone, no special effects, no applause, no clue bombs, no air horns, because we have to get right into the shits right now. I can't afford my internet cranking out, so everything that don't need to be up is off. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only the Dark Lord in the mother freaking house. I cannot afford any interruptions, no freezes. I haven't heard. We want to catch up with the brother. We want to show him some stuff that came out through the years and get his opinions on it. So we're gonna go back in time a little bit. Yo, I hear everybody making the noise, but trust me, you just can't hear it. But everybody's making. What's up, Dark? What's up, Dark Lord?
What's up, guys? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. We're going to get to the Dark Lord, but ladies and gentlemen, from the west side, the best side, let them know. Let's give it up for Critical Mass in the building. Explosion. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Critical Mass is coming.
We're all here. It's all real. It's all real.
In Queens and Brooklyn, tri-state area, you know him. You love him. You adore him. Look at that here. I get Lindo himself. Rico Suave himself. The Latin lover, Latino heat himself is in the building. Woo, woo, woo. I just want to rub my fingers through that bushy hair now.
Tonight, I'm going to sing a song to the ladies.
Oh, the ladies.
Here to your eye.
Ooh. It sounded like you said something in the eye, but I'm gonna leave it at right there. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, when I go to Chicago, there's only one lounge that I'm hitting. First stop, and that's the Cool Lounge to hang out with the brother Fatal, the Collector. Oh, you ain't Spanish, but I'll give you that.
What up, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? Fatal, the Collector, P-H-A-T-A-L. Paris has a testimony about the Lord, life, love, and collectibles.
Hallelujah.
Cool Nerds Lounge. What's up?
Man, I felt so bad. I got to touch.
Snyder cut.
Darkside's in the building. Lady Darkside's in the building. Yo, your hair looking
Snyder
sharp.
cut.
Your skin looking good. You looking healthy. You know what I mean? That's what yeah, there you go.
See them waves. Hey, don't get seasick, baby. Don't get seasick.
I'm getting sea legs right now.
Y'all funny.
But your hair still can't fuck with the Dark Lord's hair, baby. Those waves are on point. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great show for you guys tonight. We're going to take a trip. We're going to catch up with my brother Shane. Mestas is going to join us soon, and we're going to go over some of the stuff that we wanted to go over last week, but the internet said, nah, son, it ain't ready. It's not the time for that. It was cool last week, though, because it was festive. The brothers had on the mask and stuff. Everybody was in the Halloween spirit. But you know what? We can make it work. I think we can make it work. But ladies and gentlemen, before we do any of that, we got to say what's up to the people so we could get started the right way.
The people.
The people. And for that, we got to get some dope music.
You must pay respect to the people.
The people and the flesh.
Shane's favorite music is
AC/DC.
Feeding the Ducks.
Oh,
yeah.
Fucking ducks.
Feeding the Ducks. Yo. Come watch and feed the ducks.
Shane's in the park kicking the fucking ducks. Get your duck ass out of here.
Feed the ducks. We got when we feed the ducks. All of those unts were something, but I just didn't know what to say. Ladies and gentlemen, you now rocking with Constructive. Y'all, we can't do it. That's too laid back. I almost felt like we were in Cool Nerds right there. Almost. We gotta get with the shit. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here tonight. And for that, we are forever grateful to the people such as Theodore in the mother freaking house. Cock boys are back in town. Tell your friends about it. Tell your friends we here. Go to your favorite saloon, high noon joint, and tell them the CLC is in the building. We got Ron Jeezy joining us tonight. What up, Ron Jeezy? Saying what it do? CLC in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The ambassador of the community. Edwin Diaz is in the mother freaking house. All cap 616. You know the routine. Eat man in the house, yo. Electronic man, or is it elastic man, or is it elated man? We will never know unless he tells us.
It's erection.
It's erection man.
Erection man.
Oh no, I don't think that. No. Okay. Right, E man.
Sheesh.
Theodore says
Erection
everyone
man.
exchange big DLC presents. It is a huge presence. Fader seen him in Statue Car. We all seen him in Statue Car. Big present. Ron Jeezy, is the cat with us, Mass? Hey, Mass, is the cat with us? Ron Jeezy needs to know. Metal motherfucking elf. Statues going, statues metal. Killing motherfucking metal.
What you sipping
the
on?
freaking house, ladies and gentlemen.
What you sipping on, man?
Headbang to that, yo. Headbang to that. Damn, the background makes me want to cry, my brother Shane. Shane, we'll talk a little bit about it. We won't have to go too deep in it, but we'll see what's up with my brother. Catch up with him. Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of customs and custom produce, what's the second name you think? D3, motherfucker. D3. Y'all had the D3. You know what's sad? I think D3 was the original. You know, D3 probably got like busy and
D3
shit.
is the heart and soul of that place. Come on.
I heard it was your vision. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
No.
I could think.
Is Vision still alive?
Yeah.
Vision? I think he was involved in a gangbang or something, but he survived it, so he's recovering. But yeah. I don't know what type of gangbang. I don't think it was the violent gang type. But.
Did you say he got gang banged or he's in a gang?
I just know gangbang, so I don't know the details. So it could
Okay.
It was a gangbang, not a
So they
train.
said it was a gangbang, but they didn't
train?
say it was a gang. So
A
then-
train on the gang bang?
I
So
heard
if
it was a
a
gangbang on
gang,
Epstein
A
Island.
train.
It wasn't a street gang, but it was a gangbang, and he's injured.
But what I heard for sure, there was a lot of butter passed around.
I mean, that's if you think in anything your vision, the first thing you're gonna think about is butter, and that better be. If I'm going to watch anything your vision, I better get free butter. You feel me?
I think that's the second thing I think about when I think of Vision.
Is butter
Yeah.
the butter back himself, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to your vision. We got Critical Mass doing double duty. Metal Elf saying what up to the mass. Edwin Diaz saying what up to AK. Ready for those braids, bro? You getting Latino braids, the ones that have the little?
I don't know. But
Yo, okay.
Maybe
I want to see that. I want to
maybe
see
it was
that.
cultural appropriation. I don't know.
AK, I don't think it is, because I was at the barbershop today, and the stool, whatever it was right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
This dude had this plastic thing on his head with little tiny holes, and then in those little tiny holes, they were pulling out hairs. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? I didn't stay long enough to see it, but I don't know if it was going to be braided. But it was a dude with like a little silicone thing with little tiny holes.
I think that what did they call that? Frosting the tips or whatever, or
they about to frost.
whatever.
I was like, yo, look, I already know what was going on there. Yo, my people be getting freaky with those. I be seeing stuff at that barber that I've never seen going to a black barber, like ever. Y'all got some innovative shit. I'll say that. Alan Kiefer's in the mother freaking house. Give it up for Alan Kiefer, the most elegant collection, rated by 3 professional statue connoisseurs. Rated that the collection the most elegant 3 years running. So shout out to Alan Kiefer. We got Gamaya Gaming. Maya Gaming saying cripple a critical match. Just saying what up to everybody. That's what's up. Showing the love, spreading the love. It gets us excited. It gets us amped.
Ooh,
Lucky Lex in the house, son. Lucky Lex. That could be a dope wrestling name, yeah. Lucky Lex, yeah.
Oh.
Every time he wins, it's just straight up luck. Like he's about to lose and something lucky happens to him. And like,
Sounds
like
like
it
more
all
of
quick.
a name than a wrestling name.
A what name?
A porn name.
Lucky Lex. I don't know because it depends if you get in. See, like a lot of people might need luck to get it in that situation. Whereas like then that's just like, but the people that got that, what do the kids call it? Riz? They not have no problems. They don't need a hero like Lucky Lex. You know what I mean? Yo, get out of here. They want the Riz masters. They want to know how to start the conversation, build a relationship, and execute on their objective. I'm being very careful right now because I know my daughter is lurking somewhere in here. College student now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
We got another old friend in the chat.
Edimus, we going down there. We're gonna see. What up, Edimus 75? We got Gamoya again, Edward Diaz, Alan Kiefer again. We going now. We going Walton Chunky. Oh my God, it's Shane. I don't know if I could do a heavy metal voice. I could try though. Walton Chunky. When I think of Walton Chunky, now I think of Michael Myers. And when I think of Michael Myers, I think horror. And when I think horror, I think the greatest horror person is Freddy Krueger. But we all know that. We all know that. Save that for later. That's not even like debatable.
Mike.
Damn, from your background, the sales have gone well. The sales has gone well. The sales has gone well. We'll ask about it. We'll ask about the sales. The legend. Legendary stat. Yo, straight up, JC, you need to pay royalties, licenses fees anytime you use legendary, because there's only one legendary collector in this game, and that's the legend, limited collectibles. You might as well go into business with Ledge than go into business with Chad over at the Tweeterhead side, but that's neither here nor there right now. We got Ledge saying, damn, Shane, good to see you, bro. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even tell all of the guys that Shane was going to be on tonight. I just like let it ride. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, you might have to take over the show right now because I'm going to shut it to you for K-Fat. K-Fat!
The man, the myth, the legend.
You know somebody's real when you can have a conversation with him about something he loves, like Star Wars, and you could critique it, and he'll be like, I agree 100% with that shit. But from this time and this is what I love about it, and this is what I like about it, but that is shit. Like, that's when you know he's not just blindly a Star Wars fan. He loves it and he protects it and he criticizes it when he feels like they ain't doing his fandom proud. I miss this dude. He says, well, now let me read it. Well, now I've seen it all. Shane is black. Oh, I thought Shane is black. Shane is back from the dead. And look how sad those shelves look. Yeah, man.
Man,
but usually somebody come back from the dead.
Transcendent skin color.
Yes. We had that conversation a couple weeks ago. Remember, we was like, yo, Shane is just Shane. He's not just, you can't put a color on Shane. Frolicking with each other, Shane the Dark Lord. Zmog, it's K-Fat. The legends are reuniting. I know. I gotta get these guys on a panel.
Shane about to buy a whole bunch of new statues. So
y'all
he just
don't
made
even
room
know what's
for
about to happen with the Dark Lord.
That's all that is.
He hit the reset button.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could sell some of my stuff.
Switching to life-size scale was a big announcement.
Dun, dun. I'm sorry, Shane. Did I miss? I know I heard something, but it cut out.
How is my mic anyway? Is my mic okay?
It's probably that my gain is
a little low.
It's a little low, right? Yeah,
you're a little low.
It's a little low. Yeah. Okay. It wasn't me. Oh,
No,
but I still
no.
put it up a little bit. Then I'll start talking loud and be like, ah! Y'all know how I do. K-Fat saying what up to the people, ladies and gentlemen. Alabama's finest. I'm talking about.
Is that better?
Much better. I don't know if it's because I raised mine up, but whatever it is working now.
All right.
What a panel. The sex appeal is off the charts. Please make sure you vote when you go to the podcast of the year. Subscribe and you go to Constructive Outrage. We are nominated for most sex appeal on a panel. So feel free to just make sure you vote for us because we really want that. Like our egos need it actually. It ain't just a want, it's a need. We really need that validation. Yes, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if we need it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll speak for myself. Like I need it.
If we already got it, we don't need it.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? When you get a certain age, you just gotta be sure.
Oh, you flattered. You flattered because you 50 up, right?
You know how it is, Fatal. Like when you dressed up, you go into the club.
Hey, that man said. He was like, "You telling me I still got it?"
Yeah, you telling me I still got it? Shout out to Archangel. Shout out to the whole homies over there on Sundays, collecting mines and shit. I don't know why they collect mines. Is it about statues or is it a science? Do you know if it's a science pot? I think it's a science. Whatever Archangel them do on Sundays, it's very informative. I think they go into science and they show you
Jerry's like the Bill Nye
items
of statue collecting.
They collectively put their minds together to solve real world problems, mostly related to statues. It's a very, very good, very educational.
Except for Danny, his mind is on boobies.
Well, no, Danny's Asian, so he automatically brings them cred of smart cred, right? Like it just
that's how it works.
That brings him up a couple of notches.
Yeah, just like, oh, they got an Asian, that's a smart podcast, bro. You know, I respect it anyway. At least I respect it. Jerry had a sleepy time show. I don't know that. I don't have the context of that. Let me go up.
Okay, no, what it was is Arch wasn't on the show on Sunday, so they ended the show like after like just over an hour.
I can respect that. You know, they'd be like, hey, yo, especially when there's not a lot to talk about, yo. Sometimes there'll be shit to talk about. It's just, woo. All right, let's see. Good morning, gaming. You said what up to him? I'm just stoked. K-Fed is here too. Ark saying what up to the peoples. Shane going all anime pieces now. Guess what Shane's next thing is, yo? Is it a DC thing? Is it
Gundam?
No, he's about to do all LBS. All LBS. All LBS. The whole
I heard
Justice
it was all
League.
PCS heads. I don't think he was
doing
getting all
the
the
whole
PCS
Justice.
heads.
He's definitely not going J&D. He's not a J&D fanboy.
Oh,
he's not a J&D fanboy. I think that he respects Jay as a human being.
I seen him
and
in
he
an
would
FBJ
buy stuff from him because he respects him as a human being and he wants the whole Justice League line.
The Justice
He's no
League
longer the
line.
Dark Lord. The whole Justice League.
I don't think DCX would allow that though. Not DCX, I'm sorry. Thor, DCX, Thor Gunderson.
It doesn't
but
matter.
Yeah, we do got to talk
about his own man now.
Yeah.
He's recalibrated.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miguelito, say something foul, he'll knock you down. He don't play with you clowns. From around the town, Judy Brown. Old school. Shout out to Toy Quest.
Some people hope things doesn't happen. They hope things okay. He wishes things go bad.
Who Shane?
No, Miguelito. He wants things to go bad so he can get a fight.
Yeah. No, yo. Did you look at me with the left eye? Knock you down. Son.
Oh, are you saying I'm crazy? You say you didn't look at me with the left eye?
Yeah. Don't mess with Miguel. If y'all mess with me, I'll go get Miguel. I ain't fighting. I'm going to get Miguel. Yeah, Miguel.
I'm my big brother on you.
That shows real intelligence. You go get somebody else to fight your battles.
This content creator said something mean to me. I need you to fuck him up. I need you to.
See, everybody gets what they want. You don't have to bruise your knuckles, and he gets to hurt somebody.
He gets to hurt somebody. I get my pride from
everybody wins.
Everybody wins there.
Did you guys hear about Adam and what happened with him about a week ago?
No, what happened?
Adam was in a car accident and lost his left leg.
Yeah, I heard about that. They had to amputate it.
Adam.
I didn't. It wasn't my place to talk about it, but
Hold on, Adam.
Yeah, no, he got a nice spring to his step now though, so it's cooler. He got a big spring to his step.
Wait, are you being for real or are you clowning?
You gotta make jokes about something like that because it hits hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the dark humor keeps you going.
Yeah, I can't. I'll cry if I don't laugh.
Is he gonna get one of those springy metal legs?
No, I'm just fucking around. Adam's probably fine. I haven't talked to him in a
Oh,
while.
Jesus fuck! I'm like, oh, fuck,
yo,
you kidding me?
Wait a minute.
I'm thinking of him like Oscar Pistorius with the blade on his leg.
I felt a little shaken up.
I felt like doing a prayer over there.
Dude, if that would have happened, I would have been heard about it.
Dude, I just saw the new Predator last night. I was thinking about having. I just saw it last night. It was a pre-screening.
I heard it was good.
Oh,
I know
it was good.
I know enough about Shane to say if he wouldn't have come on a live show to say something like that, if it was real.
The only reason Shane would come to a live show,
like that. The only reason I'm here
to spread the bad news.
The reason we got K-Fed and Shane here because we needed to send all of the love to his left leg and right testicle. I don't know how they both got injured, but they did. Shout out to Adam. I'm wishing you the best, and hopefully you still got your legs because I'm gonna need you in Arc Raiders when we play. I need the squad. I need Shane the Dark Lord, and I need Adam, and we need to squad up, and we need to go raid the Arc, and we got to bring some stuff back, and we got to kill people that get in our way. Arc Raiders out right now. Get it on Steam, PlayStation, and wherever fun video games are sold. And if y'all want to squad up, hit me up. I'm squatted up all the time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're at the end.
Yes.
But before, the reason I was really slow with these saying what up to the people is because I can't start the show without random career. Could you hit that random
Oh, it's about time he showed up.
You never know what Korean is going to pop out. And we got the best one, ladies and gentlemen. So let's slow this music down and let's get into the shits. Dun, 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 dun. If I remember how to load this down. There we go. Yeah, I did it, boys. I did it, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, last week I was so excited because one of my favorite people in all of this hobby is the one and only Anthony Mestas. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I wanted to chat with him about the Monster line. AK was excited about the Monster line. He was like, oh shit, I hate that I
even dressed up as Anthony Mestas for Halloween.
He even dressed up as Anthony Mestas'
shirt and everything.
Sideshow shirt. You know, the
bad boy and out.
Came in, so we was ready to glaze. So I know Walton would have been upset, but you know what? Until you pay me, shut the fuck up. I don't care. And then so the glaze check cleared, and then as it cleared, we were like, my internet started messing up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not making that same mistake right now. So ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Anthony Mestas in the building. Everyone's clapping, but you can't hear it because the tech. I got everything off Mestas. I'm like, no extra.
Want to slow that internet down?
Yeah, I got no extra tab.
Way down.
Somebody did it. Somebody got it.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Yeah.
I'm Shane. Been a while.
The Darkler. Yeah. So yeah, one of the things we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with where we left off at. We were talking to you about because, you know, Spooktacular is something that for a lot of us is hit or miss. For a lot of us, sometimes it caters to your huge, large customer base. It just got to hit that, and that's where it's fun. Right. You know what? That's when it's a little more infomercially, and then we just pick and choose. But then sometimes it was the one where you guys had sales like, yo, Mythos Darth Maul on sale right now, and Carnage on sale, right? All of this stuff like on sale. I'm like, and then the next year come around like, yo, there's no sales. But this year was unique. It was different because it was very thematic. It was all in theme. It was thematic. I can't talk right now, but it was like it was Halloween shit, scary stuff, horror stuff, right in time for Halloween.
Yeah.
And and you don't know, like, but there's a lot of people that hit me up, and I got the first question I have, because Dan in our Facebook group asked me to ask you this last week, and I didn't get a chance to. Is like, not if Wolfman is coming, when is Wolfman coming, and is there any details you could share about Wolfman? So I said I have to ask, because he hit me up again.
I think I seen that last week where the Wolfman was getting tossed around.
Yeah.
I don't, and I think you might have been offline already by that time. I think we touched on it, but I mean, if I had my way,
I asked the question.
You might have been one.
Nice.
Might have asked it, but anyway, I mean, thanks for having me back on the show and stuff. That sucked last week. Wearing a mask, everything getting all ready to.
It was so perfect.
And then everything went south, but it's all good. As far as Wolfman goes, if I had my druthers, I'd be most definitely, let's do a Wolfman. Let's see, Cheney Jr. as the Wolfman. It'll really depend on, the sales of the lines and, admin and all the powers that be that are above my pay grade that make some of these decisions. But when, and I want to say, I say if, but I want to say when it does happen, I'll be definitely pushing for a Wolfman.
Nice.
Yeah, because I mean,
boy.
Is that something you're looking forward to, Fader?
So I've been trying to put together, like in my back of my room, like the horror, but I only want quarter scale. So there's so many different scales of horror, like PCS. They got like half scale, third scale. I want one scale because I want the horror just to be in one area in my house. And having them in different scales just don't make sense. Like when you got Candyman, glad they bringing that back out on quarter scale, and now Sideshow bringing us some of the monsters. To be able to have like, childhood horror films all in one section at one scale, that's the way to go.
Yeah. Because in the past, I mean, we had various lines because Sideshow's, kind of foundation and origins was with Universal Monsters. So we had everything from cutesy little super deformed figures riding skateboards with giant heads, and we had statues, we had articulated action figures, we had quarter scale, we had life-size busts, we also had dioramas. I don't know, I always assume that everybody knows the history of all of that stuff, but some people have only started collecting the past 3-4 years, and all those lines are long gone, and then we also had the 1/6 articulated 12-inch figures. So horror's been around has been a mainstay with us. And when I say horror, I'm kind of talking Universal Monsters.
Universal Monsters.
We've always dabbled in various, quote unquote horror type stuff like Freddy and Jason and Leatherface and Hellraiser and everything. But I think the thing is those movies have a fan following, but the Universal stuff is like the core. It's kind of like where it all began. You get the hardcore people like myself that are into Universal Monsters, and AK, from what I understand, AK seems pretty jazzed about monsters and stuff. So, I mean, right now, if we continue this line, it'll be quarter scale. So it'll continue down quarter scale. Right now, there hasn't been any talk about changing up any scales or anything like that. I know everybody likes to bounce back and forth about how like Mythos and stuff like that change, and then now with that Frankenstein, that original Frankenstein, where the scale's up on that one. But
I'm glad you touched on to that. I'm
waiting. I seen the picture on the splash screen. I was like,
yeah, we do
get the questions going. I can't answer them all, but
you can't. You answer what you can, and you can ignore what you don't. But we will ask, and you could just fill us in. So, I know how I talk to people like Fader, who has a very collective, like old school collector mindset of like prestige, unique, rare, exclusive stuff. And I talk to people like myself, like, because I talk to myself because I'm crazy about, like, for me, that doesn't, I want access to everything and be able to make a decision. I don't care. So if you could give us the details, because I don't know much of the details. I know Chris, Batman Statue Collector, had a video on it.
I'd seen because okay, so just to start off on all of this, I mean, we originally, the plan was always to do 19-inch, you know, and this is a weird one because Frankenstein, the character that we did, is a big character, meaning scale wise, you know, he's very hulkish. He's huge. So he's not like, even if he was like quarter scale or whatever, he would still be big, physically big. So we went, you know, we have to put a scale. It's like, okay, 1/5. So 1/5 at 19 inches or whatever, that's a big 1/5, you know, so to speak, because he's a big guy. So anyway, when we started doing it, we ended up deciding to go into the factory and go, what if we blew this thing up and made it big? So the big one has been around just as long as the 19-inch one. But so when we did it, we reviewed it, we thought it looked awesome. The thing was, is it going to be financially viable? Is it something that we're going to, you know, how many of these things are we going to make? Well, there was a decision, which wasn't my decision, but they only made 20 of them, and they sat on them for quite some time. You know, they've been sitting around here forever. They've been sitting around as long as the 19-inch one in the warehouse. So it was up to admin to figure out how they were going to go about introducing this into the collector market. And even myself in meetings, I'd be like, what's the plan for this? Are these going to just sit in the warehouse and nobody going to bat an eye? Are we going to put them out there or whatever? Unbeknownst to me, come Halloween, they did what they did, which was there was some rumbling about trying to figure out how to offer them to like hardcore. And when I say hardcore, you know, it's pretty easy to figure out. Like you would get people that are into monsters or people that are big spenders or whatever it may be. And I'm kind of assuming how this went down. And that's what they did. They ended up offering it to whatever group listing that they had, and went that route. So there was no like, you know, hey, this is what the fans wanted, because this was done before the fans had even seen the small one. So there wasn't any kind of like, well, they want it, we're going to make it, and we're only going to do 20 of them, because that would have never made sense. We had 20 of them floating around, and that's how they decided to.
So quick, important question though. I think it's a little more disturbing. It's like, how come my name is not on that list?
And the same reason my name isn't on the list, apparently.
How did you determine the list?
You didn't spend enough money.
Apparently, you're not that special.
The good thing is I don't need to be on a list. I just go in there and go, oh, this one's mine. Since I worked on this one's mine.
So you can let your boy get that, because let me get that.
Oh, you need one too?
I want it. Yeah, I mean that's why I never pulled the trigger.
And that's the thing. So
them people don't really matter to me, sir.
Yeah. I got you.
We're selfish here.
I hear you.
We put
my priority.
Hey, it reminds me of that old Kanye song what he did with them dudes from Detroit. Maybe I'm selfish.
Oh, Slum Village?
Myself, I can't help
Slum
it.
Village.
Yeah, you go.
That was a good song.
Yeah,
no, but
that's Kanye in there. He's all young, you know.
Little Kanye.
Before he went crazy.
Yeah. Man, look, I wanted this in quarter scale, and when I'm looking at it right now, yeah, I was right in how I wanted it in quarter scale. Look how much more massive this thing looks.
It is big, and I think, and I can only assume, I think that was part of the hesitancy about doing more, because when they said, oh, blow it up to this size, and they blew it up and it came in, it was like, holy shit, that thing's big and it's going to be pricey. So it's one of those things that you know, as collectors, and you guys know how it goes, everybody can say they want something, and that doesn't mean they're going to buy it. So especially with something that's not a superhero or not a Star Wars character, there's a little bit of risk involved. So, you know, if we would have went out there with 20, they would have got gobbled up to the market.
No one would have been able to get it if they wanted it anyway.
They would have bought it to flip it. You know what I mean? So I think it's admin's way of trying to go, all right, we had 20 of them. Let's see who's serious about getting these. I mean,
I didn't get
as
an
of
email.
now, I don't know if they're all sold out, if there's some left over, if they're going to offer it, if they are left over. I can't speak on any of that. I don't really know.
I think the only people that got emails are probably like
oil
they know
barons
how to
and
say
geeks.
recruitery boards. See, I don't know how to say that, so I didn't get the
Some
email.
guy
Like,
in Dubai,
recruitery boards with the cheese.
Charcuterie.
a billionaire in Hong
Yo, did
Kong.
you get the
Charcuterie
email
boys.
because that was good. You said
Charcuterie.
the word.
What?
I think you said
Charcuterie.
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 That's how it's pronounced. Charcuterie.
If you can say charcuterie, then you probably got an email, and you probably eat like
AK said
cheeses.
charcuterie.
It sounds like AI pronounced it for him.
Sound like you said cooties.
Charcuterie. Where's that cootie?
All right. So it seems like Predator Badlands is a huge hit. I mean, people like it.
I have a hard time believing that.
All right.
I know. I heard Fatal saying that he loved it. Right?
It was a fun movie, man. It was cool.
One thing is fun. Another thing is good.
No, it was good.
I wasn't overly impressed from the trailer myself.
Shout out to Starcha.
I'm a huge Predator fan, and I have a hard time watching that trailer.
Same here, exactly.
I haven't even seen the trailer.
They just made a sitcom out of Predator.
Oh, really?
I'm not feeling the way the Predator looks.
When I see him have like some android or half thing on his back, I was like,
the story tells you a lot about the way he looks and why.
Oh, okay.
And to me, there's a blend. There's some alien vibes in it. From the Sigourney Weaver Alien movie. Like it's a vibe in there, and I don't want to give up nothing.
Yeah, don't say too much.
But I enjoyed it. I said vibe because everybody might not agree with what I felt.
Right,
but I thought it was good. I mean, I literally watched every second of it.
How was Young Doug's performance as the Predator?
He was really good. It had a more grounded storyline than most Predator movies, in my opinion.
Really?
Most Predator movies after the second one are garbage, in my opinion. But nobody asked my opinion either.
No, we
the first one was the best one.
Of course. Yep.
Okay. So you guys go from this, which a lot
there
of
you go. Yeah, that's all I really got to offer on that. I know there's a lot of people that were asking questions, but
now we get the HD remake, the 4K HD remake remaster.
That's the OG right there.
That's the OG, right? This looks so good, dude.
Yeah, that's
so
pretty. Whoa.
Wait, how did how did you guys do silicone fight? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so but yeah, no, this is obviously the cut and sew version,
right?
But what's so cool about what you guys did here, and I think this is where I think you guys, I don't know if you guys learned the lesson or it's coincidence or whatever, but you guys show both the cut and sew and the sculpted at the same time, so people can actually be like, there were some positives about the cut and sew that usually you just write it off, but there's actually some positives about like the way that this, like the absence of light, because it's a fabric and it absorbs the light, so it looks darker. What was some of your decision? What was the decision making behind doing it sculpted versus a cut and sew? And then how did you guys land on just doing both?
Yeah, I mean, when we went in on the line, it was when we first discussed it, there was only going to be sculpt or cut and sew, or excuse me, we were only going to do cut and sew. Sorry, and then we were like, why don't we do a sculpted version as well? So then we ended up because we made that decision midway through development, we were able to kind of ride them in tandem to where we end up like getting to the finish line with both done at the same time, which is a rarity. Usually we do one or the other, but this one, because of the cut and sew, and I don't want to say it's simplistic, but it's not a spandex suit, it's not a stuff with a bunch of layering and patterning and three-way stretch spandex and all kinds of stuff. It's something that can be tailored and really dialed in to look like it does in the movie. And same thing with the bride. I mean, she has basically a kind of like an old school
bride looks
medical gown, and we've done those in the past. We had different cut and sew artists work on them in the past, but Tim Hansen, some of you guys have met him. He was all about it, so we ended up going that route. But the thing is since we had them both done at the same time, because we had a big rush to try to get it done for Spooktacular and for the Universal little showcase that we had, it just kind of worked out. So we ended up showing them both at the same time. And the thing is you were going back to, so my theory is like it's funny because everybody seems to be gravitating towards the cut and sew on Frankenstein. And the thing is if we didn't have them both side to side, I don't think anybody would have had any issues with the sculpted version. But since we had them both next to each other, all of us, you could see the differences between it. And
I'm gonna bring up some of the both, but they just need to verify that I'm 18.
The cool thing is with this one, since if you're familiar with Frankenstein, the Karloff one, first of all, the movie's black and white. So that's what you're used to seeing. So it's basically a head and hands, and the rest is black. And because it's like a wool suit and everything, you don't get any reflection on that fabric. So it looks very, very close to what it looks like in the movie. The minute you do it in sculpt, now you're going to get some reflection because it's a hard surface. So you're going to see more of the sculptural detail, rather than like in the fabric one where it just kind of it's like a black hole. It just sucks up the light. You get no reflection and it looks very realistic. I know some people, when you have them side by side, some people are like, it looks like he's wearing leather. Well, you would have never thought that unless you've seen it next to the fabric version where it's super, super flat. But
I said that.
Yeah.
What's up, Rashid?
Dolph Rashid and the motherfucking Queen's finest, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, kid?
Finest.
What's going on?
We got to talk about Big L in a minute. We'll get to it. So as you guys can see right here, like this is the sculpted one, right?
Right.
I need to get the fabric.
Yeah.
You're going to cut and sew it in face?
Oh, absolutely. Because it's so throwback and nostalgic. Oh my God.
Little pimp jacket on.
Oh my God.
Hey, but let's talk a little bit about these facial expressions, yo, because these right here, a little something right here.
Oh yeah. So those images right there, that's an early some photos of and it's just the one head. It's the same sculpt but just different angles. So what we'll do is we sculpted it in ZBrush. And the thing is with ZBrush, if you're not familiar with it, when you look at it on screen, you get some distortion, and the program itself tries to show it in perspective like you would see it in person, but it's not perfect. So there's always this like weird thing about when you see it on a computer screen and then when you see it in person. And there's a slight change to it. So you might be able to nail a likeness on the computer, and then when you print it out in 3D print, something might be off or whatever. So this is an example of where we were looking at it on ZBrush and on the computer screen, and then we're like, okay, send the file and we'll print it. So we'll print it in-house, just the portrait, so we can get a one in hand and take a look at it and see if there's any weird distortion or any pinching or it looks too wide. And we'll take pictures of it under different types of light, so you could get the light to bounce off of, obviously, it's harsh shadow on the side or 3/4, and then brightly lit up to make sure that the features are right and everything. And that's really, you need to do that with like likenesses. You can get away with it like comic book characters and stuff, to where it's a little bit of original take. But when you're dealing with somebody or a character that's synonymous with Frankenstein and somebody like Karloff, you want to make sure you really dial it in.
This looks.
And who sculpted this?
This was a guy that goes by the name of Danny Danko, but his name's Daniele. He's from Italy.
Oh, Double D.
Yeah, Double D. He's an awesome.
He's Italian.
Yeah, if you look him up, he's done work for us in the past. He's currently doing some work with us on some other projects I can't quite talk about yet, but he has an amazing knack for.
He's doing Mystique, guys. I'm sorry, it just spurred it out.
Like this is plus he's a big Universal fan. So if I can pair up a sculptor to something that they're into and that they like, that extra passion kind of drives the piece, and it always works out for the better. Yeah.
So how you were the project lead on this, right?
Yeah.
Is it something you fought for, or is it something that they said, hey, yo, do this? I don't care what else you got on.
I ended up project managing the whole Universal line.
The whole Universal line.
Yeah, because everybody knows around here that that's like my thing is the monsters. So they were like, take it, do what you got to do. And that's kind of how that went. But Danielle,
I heard they pulled you out of retirement to do a little painting too.
Yeah, that was on the creature. That's like my favorite of the Universal.
Let's see if I got this.
So,
let's see right here.
I think there's a few.
So you actually had to go get in the lab and start painting.
Yeah, yep.
Look at this.
It's been a while, but yeah. So yeah, I think I painted that one in I don't know, in a couple days, I guess. I mean, it was after work because I didn't have any time to paint during work, so I just stay after work and then just did the majority of it right before we photographed it, and it went off to Universal City Walk where we had a 1 week exhibit where we showed them. But
does Sideshow ever be like, yo, we need to stop utilizing you for project managing? We just need you to paint.
Yeah,
this the year of the Mestas. The year of the Mestas. I don't know this about man been waiting for this moment for quite a long time.
I painted the old one that we had done. Everybody knows I'm into Pumpkinhead and Predator and the creature. So if that stuff comes up, I used to always be painting them. This time I was like, I'm painting this one. But I also told him I'm only painting one. The next one, because we paint two, I was like, the second one could go to Kat. She can just copy what I did. I'm not painting another one.
Hey, no, but they're coming out. I want to get some of the guys' questions in here. It might be a little off topic because we're going a little fast. Fine. But it's like, hey everyone, I have a question. This is just some bum. Will Sideshow revisit making Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Texas Chainsaw, and the best one, Freddy Krueger in one?
There's a lot of people here that want to do it.
Yeah,
I can't promise that we will, but I mean, it's all about acquiring the license again because at one point we had the license, but I don't know if some people realize those license lapse. You'll get a license deal for like maybe 2 years or 3 years, and then once it's done, it's done. We haven't done anything for those characters for some time, so we would have to go back in and negotiate a license, and then pick the characters and the concepts and work with the studios. But it could happen. I think there's one of them though. I think it's Jason. Is a difficult license to get.
My favorite look, low key, is Demon Freddy. You remember Demon Freddy from Freddy vs. Jason?
He's a little bit more demonic, and his ears are a little.
I loved it. He was the scariest version, and they only used it very little bit in that movie. It wasn't used it wasn't his main look, but there was one
screen, wasn't it?
Yeah, when he was just demon in his eyes. I'm like, that's his best version of Freddy Krueger. I promise you, I will get Demon Freddy statue if they ever do Demon Freddy because he looks like Freddy, but it just looks more. It wasn't like, hi, I'm Freddy. It was like,
we did one years and years ago, and I think it went really well. I think it sold out.
Oh, so good. Yeah, I love that. And Cash the Gemini, friend of the show, Cash the Gemini over there at Brokeback's Club. I think it's Broke Boys. The homies on Saturdays, Cash and the boys. Cash always had, I think it was Cash who always had he had a Freddy Krueger, and I always looked at it, I was like, man, I gotta get a Freddy Krueger because he's my favorite horror icon.
We used to do a bunch. I think we might have done in the past maybe 3 or at least 3 Freddys back in the day. I know we did one that was like on a skull where he was holding like the doll, like if it was a smaller kind of version. Then we had one where the demon one. Then we had one that was by the boiler, I think. I mean, it's been a long time, but
I gotta go look up the demon.
we did revisit.
It's not off
Freddy.
the table. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we did revisit Freddy as a 1/6 scale piece not too long ago. That came out great, but
Yeah.
it's not off the table. We're always a lot of the guys are always pushing for the classic.
It seems like they're always there's a lot of the guys, whether it's Hot Toys, whether it's statues, there's the horror guys that they'll get a whole room of just like crazy horror stuff that they'll always find room for it.
What about the new guys? What about the new horror line?
The new guys.
I know there's horror fans out there like myself that's clamoring for Art the Clown.
Art the Clown, really?
The Terrorizer trilogy.
The Terrorizer one. Yeah,
I never even seen it.
Everybody
it's an insane movie. It's insane.
It's good.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of those. Everybody's into that.
It's really gory. Yeah,
it's like it's a lot of companies are doing various versions, whether it's 1/6 or a toy or whatever. But yeah, we don't have anything on, at least not that I know of, that we're doing that, because we did do some stuff like the Nun and stuff like that, but they were the smaller scale pieces.
So Coffin asked, he says, yo, saw these at City Walk. Shout out to you guys being at City Walk. And this is the thing about being in a place where people could actually physically see stuff. It always has an impact. So he says, saw these at City Walk, had to double take. I hate Sideshow crappy stuff, but these will be coming out. He didn't say, he said, didn't care much for Sideshow PFs, but these will be coming home. Thanks, Anthony.
Awesome. Yeah, nice. That's killer. Yeah, we just picked those up day before yesterday from City Walk. So they're not there anymore. I was hoping people who were, in California or visiting or whatever could make it down there.
Critical, you didn't get to go to City Walk?
I was busy this weekend. I had a lot of stuff going on.
You could have went last weekend.
Terrible.
I was taking my wife to the airport last weekend, so
I mean, there's Ubers for that though. Like I just see
but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna make a run down to Sideshow and see him in person.
Oh, here we go again.
And we're gonna
he got backdoor access.
Hey, we're gonna get some Philly cheesesteaks and go and watch a movie in the theater.
Shane,
not in California
when you were gone.
No, you're not.
Anyway, I bring cheesesteaks.
Craig, you ain't got a lie, Craig. Craig says pre-ordered the mixed media Frankenstein yesterday, so it's moving. Congratulations on that. All right, let me get back to
more expensive out of the two.
I checked the numbers. What was that, Shane?
Go ahead, Shane.
Which one's more expensive, mixed media or sculpted?
I think they put them up for the same price. I'm not sure.
They did. They're the same price.
Yeah.
Which
I was surprised, but yeah.
Which one costs more to manufacture?
If they put them up for the same price, it's probably got to be roughly the same going in. And I think it's because I think that cut and sew, once again, not to take anything away from cut and sew, but it's a simpler cut and sew deal than we're not having to source a bunch of crazy fabrics and colors and layers and everything else. So they're probably able to get the price down at the factory level to allow us to. Plus, they might have rolled the dice too a little bit, thinking like it's going to do well. So let's try to keep them at the same.
I love that. I love that y'all showed both of them. But Art Andrew says, don't forget to do Jubilee. That's part of the Universal X-Men monster line. So, however, we got to sneak it in to get a Jubilee for the peoples.
Hey, I'm going to tell you guys right now, people that like horror, people that like X-Men, keep your eyes open in the near future because there's some stuff that's looking dope as fuck.
I'm going to be that guy too. I know what
I ain't saying what it is, but most people can
know what it is. No,
most people could figure it out, but it'll be an entire.
Y'all could figure it out, and if he winks, y'all know this. Y'all know what it is.
That's true.
If you guys have any more questions in the chat for Mestas, let us know. We're gonna keep it moving because we got five.
Well, no, I think you addressed this on the show, right? On Sideshow, regarding the creature and how sturdy he is.
What was that?
Craig is asking lots of concern from collectors if the creature is sturdy.
Oh enough. Yeah.
I think you addressed it on the Sideshow.
Yeah, it should be no problem. He's pinned on the side of the leg into the base. The center of the base is right under him, so there shouldn't be any issue with that.
How far that rod's reaching?
The only thing I'm, once we get into production, I might tweak the angle of him a little bit. He looks cool now. He's very vertical. I think I might tweak him a little bit to the side to give him a little bit of motion, like he's kind of
swimming. Okay.
Not a lot, but just like, a half an inch or so.
Okay.
But yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up, Craig. 5 Gems saying, will Sideshow ever give us a Nightwing? He's sick of writing in. He's sick of doing everything.
Mestas said no. That's
No, I don't know. I don't know any Nightwing on the table. That doesn't mean there isn't. That just doesn't mean it hasn't came my way.
That's what I love, though. It's just like you ain't gonna blow smoke. Then wait and see, maybe. No, not right now.
I just don't want to say no. The worst thing would be I'm going, nah, we're not gonna do that. And then, in a couple months, I'm like, shit, there's a Nightwing on the development table, and I told people we weren't doing it.
And you said never.
Yeah, and that's how quick some of those changes could happen. So,
but
yeah, no, I don't know.
That's you never say no to anything. Anything can happen, but right now you don't know of any plans to bring a Nightwing.
Not as of today.
That's fair to say, right? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the final boss of the community, Casual Nerd Problems in the house tonight. Casual, I promise you, the crowd is going crazy. It's just my equipment ain't up to snuff right now, but the crowd loves you right now. They love you right now. Beanie Head in the middle, collect any statues? Beanie Head in the middle. Rashid, we collect.
What he asked me?
He said, do you collect, for the guy with the beanie in the middle, do you collect statues?
No, I don't collect statues. I'm just on this goddamn show just for no damn reason.
he likes to hear it. Yeah. He just like to hear people talk. So we invite him on. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, we got the one, the only Jorge Velar.
What's up, Jorge?
What up, Jorge Velar?
And Jorge sculpted the base on the creature.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the best part. I'm just
all the piranha, all the
paint is okay, bubbles. But that base,
yeah,
it's all about the base.
All of that looks dope.
I was cursing him out when I was putting that thing together. I was like, man, these piranha and these clear plants, because I don't know. I think I sent you a close up of the base, maybe.
Oh yeah, we get it.
There's a bunch of little teeny tiny piranhas, and the leaves are translucent, so you get the light comes through the leaves, kind of like you would see,
let me actually see if I can grab that one real quick.
We had a turtle that was on it, but it started getting a little crowded, so the turtle got nixed.
I don't know the turtle. Would you find turtles in the Amazon though?
Oh yeah. There's even a turtle that's specific to.
I don't see his base, but I do see Frankenstein's base.
I could have swore I sent you a picture of a close-up of the base, but either or, it doesn't matter.
Let me see. But we got this dude's base right here.
Yeah, and that's just those are some more digital images of the sculpt. I think there were some people that were thinking he was leaning, and it's like, no, he's not leaning. He's stepping forward. So there's no.
He's lurching forward.
Exactly.
Yo,
in motion.
Mummy's trying to mack on the bride, and he like, yo, he's like, yo,
doing
now? Like, yo,
and that bride wasn't having anything to do with him.
Yeah, that scream.
Yeah, she's like, yep, I don't like you.
Yeah,
and
so this
is like you. You're ugly. Boy, you ugly.
I love the portraits too. Like
you fell off the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
That's a tough one with Frankenstein because he doesn't emote a lot, and when he does in the movie, it always comes off kind of weird and goofy. Yeah, but it is part of his character. So Daniele he nailed to get some emotion in there without having him look too, out of character. So.
Or did you guys get inspiration from Timberlands, or like what did you guys? Tim's right there.
We're gonna do the paint variant. Those are fun fact. Those are asphalt workers' boots from back in the day that they used.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're super heavy, and it's the workers used to trot around in those when they're working on hot asphalt. So
but no, it's cool to see all this this early. Like there's just the stitching and see the detail. The thing is,
Yeah,
the
zoom in, you can
detail
see the
gotta be
stitches
there in the
on his
right.
neck.
It's gotta be there in the sculpt, and then the paint just there to bring it out and make sure that how much detail you want to see is shown and
you can even
emphasized.
and you can even see in the neck. A lot of people think he had bolts, so you always see bolts. It's not a bolt, but it's like a big. It's like almost like a big. I guess you could say a bolt. It just doesn't have thread. But if you notice, one side has the head and the other side doesn't, and then it has two pins.
Oh yeah,
I think it's symmetrical, but if you're hardcore, that's not how it is. It only has a head on one side, so that's
there you go.
That's where you connect the booster cables, give them a jump.
There you go, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, AK.
I get that that's the source material, but it's really setting off my fucking OCD.
Is it?
You want to
He wasn't there. It's not even.
Yeah. If you want to see some more OCD, go to the image of the creature's leg that you just put up.
Okay. All right, let me scroll out here.
There you go.
Right.
So people that are fans of the creature, just so they when they do end up getting this and seeing it, if you look at his toenails, he's missing a claw intentional on his right foot.
So when people return it and call in and be like, "No, it's not broken."
It's intentional because in the movie, when they have the net down there and they try to bring him up and they're like, he's in the net and he's pulling on it and everything else, and they pull the net up, they bring up a claw, and they're like, "What the hell is this?" Because they have yet to see the creature and they're holding the toe claw, so he has a missing toe claw. On his like continuity.
That's that attention to detail right there. I
know people are going to be like, "Hey man, can I get an extra leg? My nails busted off of this thing." So I don't know.
If you guys get a broken toenail,
it's
Anthony Mestas at sideshow.com.
Yeah, it's staying that way.
Don't
that way.
This is some lagoon head for you people who love head out there.
The other thing is for the diehards on Creature from the Black Lagoon. They had two versions. They had a land suit and a swimming suit, and there were two actors that played it. They had Rico Browning and
Rico Brown. I know that dude.
Rico Browning and another guy by the last name of Chapman, Ben Chapman. Actually, Ben Chapman was the land suit. Rico Browning was the swimming suit. The suits were a little bit different. Rico Browning was thinner. And the chest was different. If you look at the chest on this, there's 3 plates on the top. That's the land suit. That was the one that Ben Chapman was on. But the only reason I'm bringing this up is because that one looks cooler than the swimming suit with the mask and the body. This is actually the land suit, but we have him swimming underwater.
Really?
As opposed to like, that's so the diehards would bring that up. They'd be like, "That's the land suit. What's he doing swimming underwater?" So we knew what we were doing. It was intentional. We did that with our last one as well, because the other one just isn't as impressive of a suit when you see it, and this is the more of the one that everybody gravitates to. So we just kind of flipped the script a little bit, but
that's what's up.
Most people won't know, but that's just
I'm glad
I think if that movie was remade today, that land suit will be the suit used all around.
Yeah.
I think of
the underwater suit, they have goggles on it, so he has kind of buggy eyes and he's a little bit slimmer, and it looks a little silly. But this is the one that resonates. Yeah.
So I'm excited to share some stuff with Shane that he has not seen, and he feels very similar to how I feel about about symbiote stuff. So I want to get his opinion on these. Because I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna show him. But before we do that, Al in the building, aka Multiverse Digest. If you want to know, keep in the know of everything going on, not just here, but across the Multiverse Digest. Saying what up? Archangel said, when Sideshow puts out an art print of a certain character, is that a tease of the statue that the statue will come? Is Magic PF going to be the highlight of Geeks Giving? That's a great question.
That sounds like a baited question there. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, the way you answer that one. So
the correct answer is no, Archangel. Next question.
art prints can suggest
Can be.
So that's about all I'm going to say on that.
Doesn't mean every statue, but there is a good chance that if an art print is coming out, you might want to be on the lookout.
There's even sometimes I see prints and that I didn't know were coming out, and we've already released a statue, and there was a print in the work, and I'm like, where did that come from, or vice versa? So, we like to do an accompanying print, whether it comes out before or after for the the statue, but. Since Magic is one that's already floating around, I'll let the collectors kind of.
Magic is coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna speak for my homie Star Child right there because I know he's waiting for Magic. Some people like light up, some people don't, but my boy Star Child likes a light up. He wants that sword freaking lit up. He wants her. We want it to look sexy, of course. She's a very sexy Russian chick, you know what I'm saying? With a big sword, nice, beautiful body, beautifully sculpted face, and that one's gonna be money, like money.
Will she come with Lockheed?
There we go. Oh yeah, Lockheed somewhere, Easter egg or somewhere on there.
Lockheed.
Yo, get that little dragon on there, ladies and gentlemen. Shane, when I show you this. What are your first thoughts when you see this piece?
I mean, I'm not a big symbiote fan, like making everything a symbiote.
Yeah.
Artistically, okay. I mean, I think it looks cool, but it's not my thing. You know that.
Yeah. That's why I was like, we got some more to show you. But yeah,
we got some more.
Me and Shane used to look at not just like we looked at the XM ones, the custom ones, and be like, get that shit off of our characters.
They put that shit on everything.
Yeah, they put that shit on because there was a period where not a lot of license was doing it, but customs and overseas people just putting venom on everything. And I'm like, my boy Final Boss, a casual, he got venom on his he put that nasty gook all over his beautiful, pristine Thanos on throne statue. And I'm like, why?
Oh, is this being made by
Sideshow? I was like, I like Venom from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And then, but I haven't been reading the comics or anything for quite some time. And then when I started seeing all these Venomized things, I was like, what the hell? What's going on in the comic world? Because you got to remember, Sideshow didn't create Venomized stuff, or and some of these other licensors did it. It's Marvel did it, so they're following suit, and then all of a sudden it starts gaining momentum, and then the shit just goes crazy, So, but yeah, I'd be at the store and I'd see whether it was a toy or an action figure or whatever it may be, and everything was getting Venomized. And I was like, man, something's running.
That's why I make it a point to say that if it's just not for it, me and Shane talked about this, but obviously a lot of people like it because people buy these things like crazy.
I'm just like, who created this frenzy?
So this is getting made by Sideshow?
Yeah. This is Sideshow.
Oh, well then in that case, I fucking love it.
Wait. He signed the contract.
All right.
Signed the contract.
Yep, look at that.
There he is.
He's like, I'm done with it.
But yo, Shane, because what I was saying is like, for me, this is my ideal Hulk. If you strip all of that, like I like the pose. I like how intense it is.
I was thinking the same thing, that this would make a sick Hulk statue with that pose and stuff.
Yeah, right.
It would.
Yep. And so,
and I'd buy it.
And then what happens is I start off like, I don't want that shit on everything. And then Star Child was in the chat. We be on the phone just talking, and then he'll make a comment. You're kind of right, and he'll say something like, "Yo, that's like two characters in one, though. You like Venom and you like the Hulk."
Talking yourself into it.
It's like the double mint twins.
You're right.
You're kind of right. I could get my Hulk and my Venom in one statue. because
That's why you my
Yeah, what you
boy.
do is you just display it on one angle like for a few months, and then you just switch it around this side.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, because this statue looks really, 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 really good, and to the point that I like it despite my thoughts on being venomized everything because it's just such a mean pose. I really think it captures both of them really, really, really well.
yeah.
And I hate you guys for it because
It
I'm
did
like,
come
yo,
out
I
good.
don't, yeah. But no, so they got this one, Shane, and then they got Spider Gwen all venomed out. Gwenum. I never know what Marvel is calling her at any point. I don't ever know if it's
You and me
Ghost
both.
Spider. I don't know if it's Gwenum. I never know what they're doing.
We've had official Marvel, our licensors come and go. She's now to be referred by this, and we're like, what? But all our other stuff says this. Nope. And then all of a sudden it's like, now she's this, and it's like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, she was Spider Girl, then she became Ghost Spider.
Yeah. Spider Gwen.
Yeah, just do all those. I was like, okay, I lose track.
So yeah, and then this is some stuff that you guys. I think this one's shipping.
Old. Yeah,
this one's old.
I think so. I think I've seen people that have gotten it in hand. So
I seen it at New York Comic Con me and Rashid seen it, and we talked a little bit about it. It was like, yo, this actually looks like when you see it, and it matches the line so well of like what she's been doing, like with the penguin and stuff like that. You guys been doing with the penguin, yeah.
Yep. Maria's
Yep. You could tell. I don't know why his knees, like specifically, but we don't discuss Riddler's personal business.
He's
on
scrapping, dude. He's brawling.
He's scrapping. People need to know, like, what's the deal? Can you give us an update? This is it. This is out. If you pre-order it, you can do it. Like, what's the deal? What's the latest on Man Bat?
On Man Bat, I mean, I think he's been up for quite some time.
He's been up for quite some time.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah. It's just that when you guys were showing everything, it was cool to see all of these pieces together, like they for Spooktacular, because it all fit like what you guys, and that's what I want.
He came out great, and I think that if I remember right, this is the one from Spooktacular. That's from the factory. I think
that's the one, right? That's what you get right here.
Yeah, because it has the lights in it. Because we don't prototype with the lights, and that one lit up, so that's a factory.
This is gonna light up right here.
Yeah, it that not in that picture, but it if you watch the show, we turned it on. It flickers like it's shorting out the bat signal in a white light, and then if you hit it again, it'll just be constantly on. If you hit it again, it goes red, and then if you hit it again, it flickers in red. And
that's dope.
The red option is just kind of like a cinematic kind of drama thing. It looks cool because when it uplights in red, it looks really cool.
Yeah, Archangel says, can't wait for Man Bat. Loved adding Riddler to the collection, yet still no Sideshow MVP.
Well, all I could say is for all the people that don't think they're MVPs, there's always somebody there that thinks they are MVPs. So, it's like, what are you going to do?
Listen, I've been buying from Sideshow since 2008, and I'm still not an MVP. So get in the line.
Man, I'm not either. let's put it this way. There was one time where I almost got flown out to Dubai to touch up some guy's collection.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, what happened?
Because he didn't want anybody else to do it, but he was, that just tells you what kind of collectors are
in Dubai. Though I will get.
I want you to pay my thing.
Yeah.
Anthony. Just some bum wants to know if there's going to be black and white version of the Universal Monster line.
Ooh, great question.
Yeah, I think I touched on that in one of the other shows. I might have commented on a chat. Yeah, you could expect that. There's no way we would do that line without doing the silver screen edition, which we did on all the previous versions. We always, if you're familiar with all the Universal lines we did, we always did what we called quote unquote silver screen edition. So that'll be happening.
So expect it. Okay. So if you guys wondering if you guys should hold out, chances are.
The thing is, they look so cool. I mean, they look so cool in color, and they'll look great in black and white as well. But I think for me, like Frankenstein and the Bride, I mean, the Bride's almost black and white as it is. You know, the only thing that's colorful is her hair. She has like auburn hair, and she has a little bit of color to her face. But Frankenstein, you know, he'll look great in black and white. But the creature, to me, I think he resonates the best in color.
In color.
I don't know, you know, and I'm a huge creature fan, but he'll look great in black and white. So either or. And Metaluna Mutant, that movie, This Island Earth. Some people think that was in black and white because if you ever look at the images online, or if you're looking at something,
They couldn't afford a color
images
TV.
you see are in black and white. The movie was in color. It was a Technicolor movie. So yeah.
Is
Mestas.
Krampus 1/4 scale coming out still?
Krampus
Ah.
is coming out, but it won't be out this year.
Mhm.
And it'll be it's hard. It's one of those things hard to say like quarter scale because he is so big, but I don't know the final size of how that's going to be. We've taken it down a bit from when you seen the print early on when I was showing it, because everybody was like, how big is that fucking thing? And is this going to fit on the shelf? And people were kind of freaking out about it, but it was big. I think, I don't know if Critical, if you seen it when you were out here or not. I don't
Which
know
one
if
was that? Sorry.
AK got his head. AK
Krampus.
just his head just shipped.
I know if
Just the head.
if it was there, I missed it, but I did see this man.
And it must not been here because you wouldn't have missed it because it was huge. You know, so there was we've scaled it down a little bit, but it's since it's not going to make it in time for Christmas, they're going to hold on to it a bit until.
Is that why we got the ornament?
What was that? Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that why
well,
we got the ornament?
Yeah, to kind of hold everybody off, you know, a little bit. And plus, that was easy because we already had the paint done. All we did for the ornament was scale it down, and we made the horns smaller because the horns on the Krampus were huge, and they still are. I mean, they come out wide, but if you do an ornament with those horns coming out that much, I mean, it's a little awkward on the tree. So we made different horns and then finished it off and lightened it, and we figured that'd be a cool little precursor to the full figure.
My ornament will be here on Tuesday.
Yeah,
so, I can't wait. My ornament will be here on Tuesday.
Yeah, because I think when it went up for sale, we already have them coming in the warehouse, so they'll be just popping those out. So at least those will be ready for Christmas.
Yeah. AK, when we first seen it, we were like, "This looks like it's just the head from Krampus. Why does the ornament have so much detail on it?"
A lot of detail,
and that's the detail you're going to see on the statue across the board. So that one, there's tons of detail. It's awesome. I love it. It looks great.
All right, we'll finish up with also Shane can see it. And Shane, feel free to, anybody could hop in, of course, and give your thoughts on what we're showing. But yeah, so they also yep, they also showed out they also showed the Venom.
Yeah,
so like,
that Venom. I'm sorry, I know you love when I say this, but when I was there, I saw it.
Here we go. I had a quarter for every time you said that. I swear to God.
No, that's true. You got to see all of this stuff critical.
Yeah, Mestas said he was gonna take my geek card because it was in pieces though. It was 3D printed. It was in pieces, and I'm looking at it like, what am I looking at here? So, if you don't know, got to take your geek card, buddy.
Multiverse Digest wants to know at what time during the show you're going to reveal Dracula.
Dracula?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dracula is not in this line. If anything, it'll be on the next round.
Okay.
Wow.
But I mean, you know, hey, I'd love to hear what everybody thinks on, you know, what they would like to see in a second. Because like I said last time, it's like you have Dracula, you have the Wolfman, you have the Invisible Man, you have the Mummy. Obviously, we wouldn't do another. I mean, we did this round was 4 pieces. Maybe we would do another 4, and there's still other, you know, characters that you could go.
Wolfman seemed the one that, like, no matter where I'm at, people are like Wolfman. You know what I mean?
And it's funny because, you know, if you get really geeky about it, there's different versions of the Wolfman, you know, throughout the movies, you know, that Chaney did. So
CMP got the Venom coming. Congratulations, Casual.
And
Yeah,
Anthony, Craig just wants to know, with the black and white line, is there going to be mixed media and sculpted version?
ooh,
Only sculpted.
only sculpted.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, where did this come from?
So that was something that we worked on because
This looks-
I know a lot of people don't collect 1/6 Hot Toy figures,
Uh-huh.
and we distribute for Hot Toys. They did what's his name from The Last of Us?
Joel.
Yeah, Joel. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
But they had no plans on doing any of the clickers or anything that's like what. So we kind of was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, how about we do a clicker that's in the same scale, and for the people that had the Hot Toys piece, then it kind of allows them to do kind of a proximity piece. And in the show, there were pictures of Joel next to him, so it's in the same size. And we decided to kind of partner up and do a cool little thing. And if people like the clicker, they could just buy a little clicker.
I know,
stack.
just have a clicker because like I just would like a dirty little clicker.
I can see you having something like that on your computer table, Crippler.
Just a little dirty clicker. Before I get any horror though, I gotta get a Freddy Krueger. Before any horror could come into this house.
Oh man,
Freddy Krueger. Even though this pimp over here, Fatal.
What up?
What do you do? You guys show what you guys also have some PCS stuff, some other partners.
Yeah,
like
there was
that.
some PCS stuff.
Yeah.
Floating around on the show.
Yeah, I do want to add this one here to my collection. This is Chicago, so
Shout
gotta
out
come
to
home. And the third scale was just a little too large, and I'm like, it don't fit the collection. Like I said earlier in the show, quarter scale is what I want for all of my horror. I do wish this actor was alive because he did come to the cons a lot, and I could have got this base autograph, man. But unfortunately, passed away. But I think this pays a pretty good tribute to him. And that was that movie in Chicago was pretty big because it was in the Cabrini Green project.
Yeah.
Nobody would stand in front of a mirror and say it.
Really?
I still
Not
don't
even
say it.
Kanye.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Kanye will say, he'll say some stuff.
And I want to say something. Hey, Fade, I want to say something about this since
that's you.
That's what I was gonna say. Since unfortunately Tony Todd passed away, he's not here to receive his proceeds, but you could just send it to Critical Mass because that's my likeness. Everybody say I look like that creepy motherfucker, and so I want to get paid. I don't think I look like him, but if y'all say I look like him, I want to get paid.
You know, y'all all look alike. Critical Mass. Stop.
We do. We all look alike.
Just kidding. Or am I? I don't know.
All right.
When I first came in, I thought Thor was on the show, but it was Critical.
It was Critical. Oh my.
So is this the clown you was talking about, AK?
What?
Is this the clown? No, this is a different clown.
No, that's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's Killer Clowns.
Okay.
And that's a great movie.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's like the greatest B movie made.
Yeah, it's an old B movie. It's crazy. Chiodo brothers, or the two brothers that were involved that did all that stuff back in the day. And I think this one was sculpted by Martin Canale.
Mr. Canale himself?
Yep.
Canale.
Yeah.
Canale drives a Denali.
Do anybody love the movie enough to get this crazy looking?
There's a crazy fan.
You know what's funny?
AK
There's a huge fan following for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. There
is, because I know the name. I never watched the movie, but every time somebody was like if we're at a company thing and they want to watch it, like get a movie to get together, it's always recommended, hey, we should watch Killer Clown. They always want to do some old like B movie stuff. It always gets outvoted, but it's always on the list.
It's all.
It had a funky intro song that was trying to be like rock, but it wasn't. It was just the song, just the title of the movie, Killer.
It's old and dated because, and I don't think I've ever seen the entire movie, but like the cops and stuff, they're driving like old Crown Vics and stuff, like old cars.
Yeah, this movie was like a 90, 91.
That's all they probably could afford to drive.
I think it was way older than that.
It was a Crown Vic.
Was this coming out around the time like the Halloweens and the Nightmare on Elm Streets were coming out?
It's way before that.
Before
Okay,
that?
Killer Clowns came out in '88.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right, and here's the bride.
There's
The bride.
Just real good.
She came
So
out. She
she
came
looks-
out great. Daniele sculpted her as well, and did a great
Really?
job. He went
Double
from
D.
Frankenstein to her, so he's well versed in. He could do a monster and he could do female. And Elsa Lanchester, who played the bride, that's a tough likeness to get. If you look at any old bride pieces, they usually don't look like her. They look like the character, but not like the character from the
This is
movie,
so
like
good,
the likeness. Because even though she was supposed to be a monster and spooky, she still had that old school glamour look to her. But she has a very very weird features. She has like a cleft chin, and her nose is a little bulbous, and she has these very defined features that sound weird, but she was still attractive back in the day. So it's a tough one, especially when you do the singing portrait.
Is there going to be a fully sculpted version of this one?
Yeah, there is
as
well.
I think I have a picture of it. And I do like the sculpted one of that one better. Whereas the Frankenstein, I could see people going either way.
Yeah.
And probably with this one too, I think the scale one, the tailored one is a little more tailored.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to some people about that even in here at the office this morning, because we were talking about where people were gravitating towards these things, and a lot of people were liking the sculpted one of this and the cut and sew one of Frankie. And some of the comments were like, well, it looks like her fabric doesn't drape right, or it's too much fabric or anything. But if you watch the movie, it really looks more like this than the sculpted one.
Oh, really?
One it's a very kind of formed drape, and the folds are so, and I think it's a little bit, it becomes more impressive that the sculptor was able to make a sculpt look like fabric. You know what I mean? So people are like kind of gravitating towards that one, and it's a little bit tighter. But in the movie, that gown it's huge. It's even longer than that. But we shortened it up because it would have been way too long. So yeah,
this is the sculpted one. I don't think you guys have the pictures yet of all of them.
Yeah, because she hasn't went up on anything on the site yet.
Yeah,
and just for people that are interested in the horror line, there's gonna be gaps on the release, even though that we showed these for Spectacular and they prototyped and everything. I think she might get released next week, maybe. But then after that, Creature and Metaluna, I think Creature might not be maybe until March or something. They're going to be off. There's going to be some space, which will give people some breathing room if they're looking to collect the line or whatever maybe. So
cool. But yeah, no, y'all had a really, it was cool to see this stuff coming out, because you can tell the energy of when somebody does something, whether it's a Sideshow or Prime One or whatever, by how many times you get hit up with the product, because that's all we really care about. But like, yo, like the Frankenstein, the Venoms, like there was like, oh, they like, so that's how we judge of like, oh, let me go check out Sideshow's Spectacular. Let me check.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah,
that's great news, because I was a little like when they were like, hey, you're gonna do the live booth tour, and I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But we didn't have the physical pieces of the Universal stuff there, because we had them at City Walk, at Universal City Walk. So I was a little bummed out, because to me those would have been the pieces that we could have talked about and shown and kind of moved around or whatever. But they still had footage that they were intercutting and showing them. But yeah, everybody seems, I'm jazzed, because there's a lot of people that are hyped about it. Frankenstein's doing really well. Even in the what is it, a week, 2 weeks that it's been, I guess a week maybe, that it's been revealed. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. No, it's cool. And then and when you find out, it was like, oh, Mestas did this, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I could talk to Mestas about this. So I was like, hey, yo.
And I'm more than happy to talk monsters, because I can only talk so much about comics, and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's like
this is your wheelhouse.
No,
yeah,
as you can see,
Hey,
the people seem to really like. Ross had a question before we move on. He says, Will the silver screen versions come out the same time as the color versions? The creature from the Black Lagoon as well?
No, I don't think so. I think they're good.
Yeah.
I don't see that happen. I don't see that happening because even they might be coming out close to it because we're able to prototype the black and white version overseas rather than having to paint a black and white one here, because I can art direct a black and white one without having a physical prototype, and then we can get it back. I can't speak on how when they're gonna hit, but since we haven't even announced silver screen or shown any silver screen of Frankie here, I don't know if they're gonna separate them or if they're gonna be in the warehouse and then they're gonna offer them. I can't speak on that. I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, Mestas, appreciate your time. You're not over though. It's just that we're going to start talking about other things, and we want you to.
Cool. I might have to bolt here in 15 minutes or so anyway. So
yeah, but if you guys have any more questions for Mestas, feel free to shoot. He's going to be hanging out until we don't let him out. Like, he thinks he could just leave and go, but the door is locked. So he ain't going.
I got a quick question.
Uh-huh.
I know, Mestas, you like a lot of horror stuff. What do you think about? And we maybe think about it when we're talking about B movies. What do you think about that series Phantasm?
Phantasm?
Yeah.
That movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I'll tell you that right now. The first one. I think I seen the second one, but I kind of lost interest in it afterwards. To me, the OG one was the one that was really spooky. But I mean,
yeah,
I like it. I haven't seen it for a while. Not only did I like the movie, but I remember I liked, the Mopar, the Hemi, Cuda that was in there. But everything was creepy back in the day when that little chopped up thing, throw it in the garbage disposal. All that shit was
the tall man,
scary as hell, And it does have a huge fan following, I don't even know if that would even be considered a B movie to be exact, but yeah. And there's a couple people here. There's one person in particular that's in design that's a huge Phantasm fan. He even has the ball in his office with the blade.
Yeah, because you guys were selling that a couple of years, but last year I think it came out. Yeah, that's one of my favorite horror dramas movies.
That's a good one.
I like those. And that Cuda, what was that one guy? Graveyard Cars.
Oh yeah, he built it.
Yeah, he redid it.
I think they didn't. I don't think they had I don't know if they put the sunroof in it or if they didn't, because I know there was something that was slightly off on the redo that they did. But yeah, that Hemi Cuda was awesome.
Yeah, so I'm sorry I derailed the show. Anybody else?
That's not derailed. He's here in the comments. That was a great question.
I have a question.
Go ahead, AK. That's what I'm talking about.
I need to share.
You need him big in this?
Come on, Precious.
Whose idea was this great thing?
I don't know.
I bet you got it.
It was our 1/6 department, and those things sold out, and they sold a shit.
I like it.
I know mine's arrives Wednesday.
Oh, did it? Okay.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, legit. It was like up for a day, and it was like gone by the end of the day.
It was funny because I knew they were trying to do something, and that's our 1/6.
That is nice.
And his name is Michael Tolentino, and I think it was on Monday. He was strutting around the office and gloating and patting himself on the back. And I'm like, what's going on here? Because man, those things, they flew out the door, and I was like, oh, this is so funny. But yeah.
No, that's dope.
There used to be stuff like that. Hot Toys used to do some stuff like that years ago, and we had done some stuff like that a long time ago. So sometimes those ideas sometimes people forget about it, and then they decide to revisit a similar idea.
I know for the April Fool's gag, for the 1/6 guys put out the director's chair for 1/6.
Yeah, the chair.
So now everyone's saying, if you did this, could they actually revisit and actually make the director's chair for 1/6?
Oh, it's funny because everybody was asking about that, when it went up, and we were like, we should just make a goddamn director's chair, and people would be all about it,
Well, if you had an actual adult size one, I would have it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. You're sitting until you realize those things are uncomfortable as hell, and then you'd be like, man, throw this in the garage. Who wants it?
Y'all know what time it is right now, right? It's time for a statue collection update from everybody on the on the panel, talking about where you at. And this is great to have Shane on, because Shane could talk a little bit about where he at and what does the future look like for him, if there is even a future in collecting. We don't know. I don't know.
He's
But if
doing
you
a
guys
soft
have any
reboot.
questions, he'll be happy to answer. Or like if you go in a different direction, because like I can start like, so for me, I'm going into the Final Fantasy. I'm doing it. I'm taking the
Yay!
steps.
Finally, he's getting what he
Yeah.
loves. I'm happy for you.
So I was able to secure the pre-order from a homie, might be in that chat right now, and
Yay! Pre-order from the homie.
so yeah, so it's gonna so that's the plan for late. It's one of those things where I love doing what I'm doing. I was bummed out that the Transformers or XM, really, you know how that is. We don't have to retread, but whatever XM situation was, the stuff that I actually had pre-ordered this whole time, I never was able to get. Like I never was able to get. I didn't get the new statue spell because I knew, and it sucked. It sucked because it was more like when you excited and then a year goes by and then another year goes by and another and then we are where we are right now, and then you just like forget it. But then it's like you see companies just all of this shit, all of this stuff that is coming out, and you know that if I get all of this stuff, soon as this stuff shipped to me, I'm not gonna have a place to put all of this stuff. So I was like going through it like as a collector, as far as like I like collecting stuff, but I also don't like impulse buying a lot. And I also like to make sure there's a home for everything I buy. So like making this decision didn't come easy, because it was just more of like, that means my Transformer collection, it is what it is. Like that means I'm not going to get Galvatron. I'm not going to get not Bumblebee. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get RC, because the RC is small too. Or Prowl. So I'm not going to get them. And instead I'm going to get Zack, Cloud, and Sephiroth. So that's over there.
Sephiroth.
We made a gentleman deal with the homie, someone in here. So we got a little thing going on. So that's good. That helps with just the initial price of them, because it's just sort of like they're freaking expensive. And then the homie he wasn't like, I'm gonna charge you extra. It was just like, no, straight up. I knew Crip wouldn't pass it up. That's the thing. There's a few franchises, man, that get me. But by doing that, it also makes room for some very strategic 1/4s that I'm looking to get, that I won't say here, but there's some strategic stuff. And it's because of people like that man right there who got some stuff coming out that you actually get you excited. So it's going to be cool to be able to just splurge and get some of the pieces that I can have and have room in this section over here, because I'm not worried about the Prowl anymore. I'm not worried about RC anymore. So I'm going to make that my little, whatever I think is cool section, 1/4, I'm going to get that shit. And then I'm gonna just have my Trinity right there. But if they also gonna come out with Tifa, they also gonna come out, so I gotta be ready for all of that. But that's what I'm doing right now. Pre-order secured. Yeah. So that's an update on me, because I don't think I purchased the statue, because like I was just like, I got money. I got over 6,000 tied up in statues that haven't shipped for 2 years. I'm not just gonna go randomly buy some shit. So yeah, that was some of the stuff that I was going through, just as with my personal collection. And this is where I'm at right now. But as you talk to your friends and your people and you go back to back, Dion is a big help when it comes to talking Final Fantasy stuff. You just go back and forth with the people that are similar. When I got into Transformers, Shane was the person that I'll just be talking Transformers with. Because that's something you talk about outside of the statue. It's an interest you have outside of the statue. So like you can have conversations about it, and that's when you know, like, you know what, that statue is the one, because with the statue or not, you still playing the game, you still going back and replaying the game, you still have that love for it. And I think that's the same with anybody. Critical Mass, what are you doing? What is the
Yes,
current
sir.
update on you, your life when it comes to the collecting world?
Okay, well, for me, I got that. I got 3 at Sideshow right now. I got the Witch of the Woods. She's gonna be delivered here on December. Let's see. I got the Speed Racer that they had. It's I think it's a 1/18 scale. I got that one. It's got him in a car with Trixie. I know you guys don't care about that, but it's my childhood, so I love it. That's that was my Transformer when I was a kid. All you guys crazy about Transformers and stuff. My thing was Speed Racer. And they didn't have Speed Racer toys when I was a kid. If they did, they were in Japan, and a brother couldn't afford to fly to Japan, so didn't have them. So now I got that. I'm very happy. That's actually, those two they're both, the last payment is on the 25th, so they're both shipped on the same day. And then I did something real crazy. Shane's gonna turn his computer, his screen off when I say this.
I would never do that to you.
I was one of the ones that was loud and proud and spoke negatively about something. But you know what my dumb ass did?
What your dumb ass doing?
My dumb ass ran out and bought that Ghost Rider variant. And
which one?
That one?
Yeah, which one?
The Sideshow one?
The variant, the classic.
Which Ghost Rider, son?
Sideshow,
the classic
or...
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Oh,
the one with the blue.
Yo, give Valar that money, son. He put some work on that base.
And because I fought it for a while because I saw it in person at Sideshow, and I'm like, man,
and they indoctrinated you.
Well, because it's like, yeah, that's right. I got to pay my dues. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, that's a dope piece. Then I go to StatueCon and see it again, and then they came out with the variant. I'm like, oh, man, I say, okay, I can't help it, and I push buy now. Well, not buy now, but payments. So that's gonna come in February. I'm bummed that it's only one head sculpt. Maybe I go to Sideshow and see if I can sneak one out of there.
You know,
I think you'd have to break.
We won't tell anybody.
You have to break the head off.
I mean, I do know couple custom groups that may help you with that.
There you go.
All right, so before
this one's glued on. Yeah,
wait, is it glued on?
If there's no swap out on that one, which I don't think there is,
they're gonna glue it.
It's attached.
Oh, and I got that Superman Hush from Prime 1 that should be shipping sometime this year. Got one payment left.
Yo, so you're maintaining. What I love about you and the way you collect is that.
Oh wait, there's more.
Okay, go ahead.
6 Magic cases. Okay, go.
And, the Magic cases are coming in. No, what I love about you, you're so steady with it. Like you always got something coming in that you love, but you pace yourself in a way where you still get what you want. You got the room to get what you want. And the way you pick your stuff too, like I know you, like the thing is, like you start to just know, you're just sort of like, Critical Mass ain't gonna get that. Oh, there's a high chance Critical Mass could get this. We'll get this because of this tick box. It ticks this box. It ticks this box. And I'm starting to know your boxes. That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary. That's friendship.
That's friendship right there. Deflex1 says, I knew you wouldn't pass up Crip. Yeah, it's one of those things. I hate it. I still hate the price of that thing, but what are you gonna do? Ron,
the price is the price.
See, because then you get a comment from Ron Jeezy. It's like, I just shed a tear, Crip. How are you gonna sleep tonight? No one Galvatron ain't gonna be facing Rodimus. And I go through that shit. That's the conversations I have in my head, because that was my dream setup. But dude, it's XM, man. It's like the lack of communication there really turned me off to the point where I wanted that so bad that I was as patient as I was gonna be until eventually I'm just sort of like, I got to get it out of sight, out of mind, because you know what I mean? You could only hurt me so much and before I move on. But there might be a world where I come back to it, but I'm not actively seeking it anymore. I'm not waiting. I'm not like a I wonder if she's gonna call me back type of thing anymore with that.
So I got a question for you, Drip.
Shoot. Yeah.
Since you're not getting Galvatron, are you going to get rid of that bitch Rodimus?
No, I like Rodimus. Even though he's a bitch that I grew up with. You know what I mean? It's okay to have
Still a bitch.
Yes.
That's like Cyclops.
Oh no,
Cyclops is not a bitch.
Cyclops. Rodimus isn't
Yo,
a dead.
do I just
You
like
leave
bitches?
Cyclops alone.
Are all my favorite heroes bitches to you?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to
think so.
contemplate that. I'm gonna have to process what you guys telling me.
I don't know about all of them, but a large chunk of them.
Because Cyclops not a bitch. He is a leader.
He's the ultimate bitch.
Some
I don't know
people
about that. You throwing that leader word around real loosely.
Hey,
brother.
let's not even talk Mr. Wolverine. He can't follow rules.
Yeah, but he ain't no leader. Buddy ain't no leader though.
Hey,
He like
he
a
made
fake
some mistakes.
Captain America.
He made some mistakes.
Oh, you take
To
that
me,
back, Fatal.
my
You take
X-Men.
that back right
God
now.
damn it, Jose Alisa.
You watch your mouth
you
out,
what's
Mr. Fatal.
All right.
Hey, that man
Ron
said to me, my X-Men.
says, I'll share Prowl and RC. He said, I'll share Prowl and RC when it comes, but I'm not sure when those are even planned. I don't know if those are coming out. That's where I really see. You don't want a customer in the state that I am in right now. So when you're in a state, when you got your customers in the state, when I don't know what should I do, when is it coming out? I don't know. You're already messed up. You lost me.
And that Prowl came out really good.
It came
Cripple
out
is in a
super
state of
good.
Cripple is in a state of distress right now. I think we need to call somebody.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, watch me sleep on it and be like, what the hell am I doing? I need Galvatron. And then I'm gonna flake and I'm not gonna sell shit. And I'm just gonna be like, yo, I changed my mind. Yeah, that's why I can't. I'm too OCD with this. Secret Sanctuary, aka Jeff Delaney. Oh. Why did I say oh after that? Anyway, Anthony.
Here's the thing about the Sweat Hogs.
You just spitballing right now, man. You just spitballing.
Hey,
You ran out. That's it.
There you go.
I told you he was in the state of distress, Fatal.
I think I was gonna say something relevant and lost it. Anyway, secret, getting old. Boop bop beep boop boop.
Yeah, that's how that boop bop beep bop bam.
Oh, boom bop bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. Secret Sanctuary, aka Jeff Delaney, said, Anthony, how about a silver screen edition of the 27-inch Frankenstein's monster, bro? Don't make me type it twice, and I want a real answer too.
The one that I take it he's talking about the original version, the big one that.
Yeah, he wants that 27-inch.
The one that only 20 people are getting.
But he wants it. Yeah.
I don't know.
And
980 more people are not happy.
He can take the paint off for you. I think you'll be willing to do that. Like just scrub the paint, primer it, and just make it black.
With all of the stuff surrounding that, if they put that out tonight with an ES of 350, I think it'll sell out in 20 minutes.
That was for AK in his comment.
I don't know about that. You would think, but it's the collecting world is a funny place. Let's just say that there's a lot of people that
making everybody happy
that say stuff, and then it just don't work out. And then sometimes where you think like something ain't gonna sell, and then
blows up.
Yeah, it
blows up.
I'm surprised MODOK ain't sold out. I just picked it up.
MODOK is so good.
MODOK is up on seconds right now. If you want to say
it's
on seconds?
Yeah, it's on seconds.
Huh.
I guess
I don't even remember what the edition size was on that.
How many of those things did you guys?
200.
purposely beat up so you guys could sell them at half price.
They were kicking down the hallway.
Yeah.
I hit up Rashid. He got it in hand, and I'm like, "Hey man, you think it's worth it?"
Yeah, Rashid
He was
got it,
like-
and I think
He
Steve
said,
got it.
"Yeah." So
It
you
came
know,
out great, man. But we knew that going into that though, that we were like, this is a cool piece, but we were going, man, nobody's gonna want this. You know, we were kind of like, but there were people in the house that were going, you got to do it. It's too cool of a piece, you know, and let's just see where it goes. But
that thing is huge.
It came out really good. I'm so glad that I'm not collecting.
That's why when
you get
people
to save some money.
When people were seeing that other the other base with all the screens and all the stuff around it, if we would have done that piece, we would have really been we would have been giving those things away probably, you know, because it would have been pricier and there would have been more to it. People wanted light up features. The whole reason we didn't light up the headband and the chin and underneath is because we knew it was like, this is risky as it is, you know. So we opted not to do
that.
I have to give it to Sideshow. This is when I realized Sideshow went back to classic Sideshow. The Modak, and the thing about it is not that the Modak won't sell out. It's the fact that Marvel
eventually,
Marvel doesn't use these characters like the way they're supposed to. Like Modak should have never been in that. What was that bullshit ass Ant-Man?
Yeah.
That was a disrespect. I always was a Modak fan because I read the comic book, just like a lot of people. You know, I like what's the guy from the Humans? Black Bolt.
Black Bolt. Medusa.
So a lot of these characters don't get their props. Like I give the Moon Knight. When I saw the Moon Knight with the werewolf, I said, okay, that's straight up comic books. Because I like comic books. I'm not really a movie. I love the movies, but I'm not a movie collector like that. But the Modak, I felt like should have been, and you remember, Crip, I said this. I said this a million fucking times. Modak should have been the antagonist in the Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah, they should have had AIM.
Show.
Yeah, they should have had AIM in there. Yeah.
I thought that was so stupid. I mean, you know, not trying to get too controversy, but they didn't have to put that girl in there with the serum and these kids with the serum bullshit.
Yeah,
they needed. I agree. They need to stick with the comic books. They could have made, and we still haven't had AIM. They should have kept AIM. Yeah. Modak should have been the big secret at the end, and then at the end they could have had him fighting the Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yeah, because AIM end up cut. Like I remember at one point they freaking had Captain America imprisoned in the moon. You know what I mean? And AIM is
and they don't talk about They don't talk about AIM, but AIM has a big part of Modak. So when
AIM only had like what the name reference in Iron Man 3.
Yeah,
that was about as close as you were to get.
Right, but in the comic books, they're heavily known.
Yeah,
they're heavily like a big organization. So when Modak been around. So when they announced the Modak, when I first saw that bullshit in the Ant-Man, I was definitely disappointed because I liked Modak. But then when I saw Sideshow just came out with their Modak, I was like, okay, maybe somebody's going to actually come out with something about Modak in one of the comic books. Just like
that's just going to sell like crazy.
What's name was a disappointment? Yeah, because I'm telling you, when I first opened up the Modak and shit like that, even though I know Casual
almost held Hydra, yo, I would have got canceled.
Even though I know Casual did an unboxing, but when I lifted it up and I saw the detail with the teeth and everything, you know, I just added my I thought it needed a little bit more epoxy for the saliva, so I just added my epoxy on there. But other than that, it's a dope piece. So anybody thinking about ordering, and you know, I don't advertise for Sideshow.
He's the only one without the shirt. He didn't sign the contract.
I will say this: this is what I know. This is what I noticed about Sideshow. And me and you, Crip, we spoke about this. It seemed like Sideshow is doing. Sideshow pieces. It's not a shot and nothing like that. But Sideshow is doing what I thought XM should have been doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because everybody, remember we talked about it, we said figured XM would have did that, but they did. The Moon Knight, even though I like XM Moon Knight, the anatomy, but this Moon Knight remind me of the. For what I understand, this was the David Finch's Moon Knight.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this Moon Knight because it has the classic portrait, and you know, to get that Moon Knight and to have Werewolf by Night, the first appearance, it all come good together for a good what you call it, a display. You could have the comic book actually right behind the what's saying. So right now I think I'm getting want to order the Moon Knight and because you gotta use those those points.
They'll run out.
You guys only give us 30 days. That's some bullshit. Some bullshit. But anyway,
I don't even know anything about points.
The only thing is I still can't see the legs. I seen one leg, but it just looked like I don't know. I gotta see.
They're back. They're back there on the booth tour. Somebody had asked that question. I forget who it was, and I turned the statue around, and they should have shown the leg. It's there, but the thing is,
when you turn the statue around, I saw it when you turn the statue around. I saw how the cape was, and that's when I said, "Oh, okay, this Moon Knight is it." This Moon Knight is it. This is like classic comic book. So I like how, because one time I was in this store. It's a comic book store called Forbidden Planet, and this is when Sideshow used to surprised me because they surprised me with the mythos, Obi-Wan and them. And so one day I'm like, this can't be this character that I think I'm seeing. And I said, it looks like I'm from behind, pause, but and I went around it and it was Man Thing.
Oh yeah.
They did Man Thing. And when they did Man Thing, I said, I gotta get that. And I bought it.
Man, that was a long time ago.
Right. And that's when Sideshow would do characters. So when they did MODOK, I said, wow. And I said, that MODOK came out good too. And then to actually, when you get that mofo, that the size of the head, pause, and the detail, it came out good. So I definitely give Sideshow props. And I'm definitely gonna get that Moon Knight and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Maybe I could get some pictures of the leg, but the thing, you don't see the leg to the werewolf because the cape.
Yeah, I can't see that's the only thing I want to see. But I know what happens when Sideshow do the unboxing, because that's what really gets a lot of us when we buy shit. Once the unboxing comes out,
when y'all do your out of the box stuff,
when they do the out of the box, because that's another thing I like about the MODOKs. They had the wires coming from the head. You know what I'm saying? So that piece came out dope.
Mestas, do you have access to the Moon Knight?
Yeah, I think we have one sitting in the hallway.
Would you be able to take out your? I heard that they got these things like cameras on phones now. It's crazy. Like, you think you'll be able to just
yes,
that bad boy?
If it's in the hallway, I can.
Cool. Yeah, send that over. And we'll share it with you guys because you're not the first person off Red Sheet that says like I really want to see the back of it and all of that stuff. So if we can help people by just showing them.
Chat. Let me go check because the one we might be across the street. I'm not sure. Cool. I'll go check.
Across the street.
Dude, I was talking about for whatever, but hey,
I'm gonna check now because I'm gonna have to cut out here pretty soon. So
all right, cool.
You guys chit chat. If there's one there, I'll get a picture. I'll send it to you.
Thanks a lot, homie. Darth Rashid, where are you at in your freaking grand collecting journey? Because you have probably more statues, and this ain't kissing ass. This is facts. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen this shit. Like, where are you at right now? Like, what is your focus going into the end of this year?
I need to retire.
So this is because when you say that, we heard it. So what makes this one the real one?
No, I just want, because I'm almost completed my X-Men line, finally, motherfucker. You know why I said that to you.
Oh yeah.
But no, I just, you know what it is. Listen, I'm never going to leave the hobby, never going to stop collecting, but I'm a little priced out, man. I think right now the economy's not good right now. To be spending a lot of money on statues right now and shit like that, But of course, you see, because remember backstage, I was talking about canceling that Batman on Tactical Throne.
Yeah, because of the shipping, and I think it went down.
Because of shipping, and then so this guy got me laughing and shit. So the shipping went down with Prime 1. So I
Mhm.
was like, let me, you know what? And I'm scrounging. I said, let me sell this, let me sell that. And then I was like, motherfuckers want crackhead prices. First of all, I'm not selling my shit for no crackhead fucking price. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But yeah, I ended up paying for it. And I'm just getting pieces that I just wanted to knock out. Like I was wanted that XM Moon Knight, but then
Mhm.
I like the Sideshow one. If the Modoc. Sometimes I try to think of any more characters can Sideshow come out with that's gonna make me want it. Like Blades, I'm bladed out already.
Yeah, you got both, right? You got the
I got three. I got
three
three.
blades, yeah.
I got the two, and then I got the custom.
And
Batman,
don't you got a hot
Batman,
toy?
Batman. Yeah, and I got the hot toy. I'm holding that because I'm hoping one day I meet Wesley Snipes and I have him sign it.
Oh shit.
Iron Studios is coming out with a blade.
Yeah, but I'm good, bro.
When you got 2 1/3, like, and one's dynamic and one is museum,
and then
like,
I got
what
a
more do you
custom.
need?
Then I got a custom blade as well.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
that's
then
cool.
you're not
'cause-
really a completist then if you don't have the Iron Studios blade.
All he needs now is a blade sword.
but I honestly think
You know, I'll
the
let
best-
you buy that for you know what? I'll let you buy it for me for Christmas, motherfucker. How
oh,
about
that's
that?
crazy because he
So
never
what does it
really
come out
lets
to
people
next
buy him
year? You're
anything
gonna have to
for
wait till next
That's
Christmas
an
to see if
honor.
I get it for you.
That is an honor. He's
Rated
allowing me to
H.
buy him something.
Rated HQ.
Thank
the
you,
best
Rashid.
spot for some 4K images of your favorite statues, son. Go to Graded HQ. Check them out. Give them a like. Give them a subscribe.
Yeah, but it's just it's just a little bit. I want to just knock out like maybe 1 or 2 characters and that's it, man. Give it a rest for a minute. You know.
Mhm. But it's crazy too, because out of all of those beautiful statues you have, the best one's gonna hit your house soon. The best one.
No, I don't think
All
that's the
of them.
best one. I don't
the
think that's
best one, hands down.
Well,
But,
if you don't think it's the best one, I'll take it.
There you go. It's just like,
no,
yo,
but that's
I'll pay
about
you
it,
one
man.
payment.
I'm finishing my X-Men collection. Just went crazy this year. That's one thing I can say about 2025.
yeah,
like,
no, yeah, you X-Men up,
it
yeah.
went crazy. So
X-Men exclusive will be very proud of you this year.
oh yeah,
Very proud.
We are all very
I think
proud
I have
of
more than
Rashid.
him right now. I think I have more than
What? Yo, you can't say things like that without him being here.
He's gonna come. Say it
This
one
is
more
the-
time. Say it 2 more times. He's gonna come.
Yo,
Yeah, and Batman, and then I still I got the Detective 1000 that's still in the box.
mm-hmm.
I have the Batwing that'll never be out because
but never be out the box.
I have
It'll
no
never be
room.
out.
I have no room for that motherfucker. But you know what it is? It's about owning a piece of artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take it out, you take pictures of it, you admire it, and then sometimes you gotta put it back in the box.
Rashid, I'm tempted by that piece because they got it at Spec Fiction.
Yo, when I tell you it's a
Do it.
huge piece.
Do
It's a
it.
huge piece, man.
Let's see which
Uh-oh.
wall.
But that's my goal, man. That's my goal to try to retire finally. That's it.
All right.
I say
cool.
that all the time, Rashid, and all of
I
a
got
sudden
it.
something new comes out.
Mestas, thanks.
I got a question. Did Sideshow change its reward points where they expire monthly instead of at the end of the year?
No,
No,
that was because they did the spooktacular. So when you get the
Those-
spooktacular,
those are limited.
No, I get that.
It's
Yeah,
only
that makes
right.
sense.
It's only
No, but even
yeah.
I thought
So-
they
They still
changed it. I was like, what is
No.
that shit?
yeah, they still expire. So
Yeah, but yeah, they will expire. Yeah, but if you get the spooktacular, they give you only 30. So I'm trying to figure out what am I going to use it for the Moon Knight
Ooh, this is clean.
or
My
the
bad.
Moon Knight or the what's it? Because I also like that Obi-Wan. I didn't think I would like the Mythos Obi-Wan.
It's dope, right?
You know, but that piece came out pretty
That's available. Is that shipping already?
Yeah, it's available. It's available. But I'm giving my let me tell you something. I can't front. Sideshow and the firm fixed my fucking credit up. I can't fucking lie, bro. Yo, listen. Sometimes when you get out of a relationship and shit, your credit is fucked up. When you get certain people out your life, I'm telling you, man, my credit right now is like 7 something 8. You know what I'm saying? But you want to know something that fixed my credit? That Boba Fett. Life-size Boba Fett.
Life-size Boba Fett. They like, yo,
Once you start making them
this fool
payments,
paid it off.
let me tell you
Let's
something.
get him a car loan. You want a car loan?
You want a car? We get you a car.
let me tell you something. They just gave me
I give you all the
You get a
credit.
car. You get a
Affirm-
car. You get a
Affirm just gave
car.
me
Get you a brand new Escalade.
no. Affirm just gave me $7,000
Mhm.
extra. $7,000 extra on top of what I had.
Really?
Mhm.
All right, I'm downloading this right now.
Yeah, so I said I took some quick shots and a little video. It's hard to get photos because the cape covers it, but you'll be able to see.
Yeah, I
kind of
just
the
wanted to
leg.
see. I know it's going to cover it anyway. I just wanted to see, even if I didn't see the leg. I mean, it still tells the story. I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know where the legs go and shit.
Yeah,
That's all.
he's kind of like slammed into the architecture, and it's kind of like his legs
There
like
it is.
broken into the fragments in the back.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Thank you for doing that. See, Sideshow's
okay.
killing.
That is that. All right, that's one leg.
Yeah, there's one leg, and then his foot comes down there where the gargoyle head is at.
Oh yeah, right there.
I see it, but is that one? Oh, but where's the
I
other
see
leg?
it.
Is there another leg there or no?
No, it's only the one leg because the way he has him straddled down on the side.
Okay.
It's hard to it's hard to explain, hard to kind of like see it all go down.
Yeah, so that's
No,
in it. You
I
can
like-
see it through
I
the
like
crack.
that.
They're like,
I like it that he has the
It's bloody too.
blood cuts and
That
the,
red though too,
that
that
thing
like,
crushed them, yo. It
that bright
crushed
red
them.
is from some lighting. I got Cyclops lit up next to, so that's lighting from Cyclops.
Oh,
okay.
Cyclops is
Looking
right
at
next
Cyc-
to it.
Hey,
Which who is not a bitch?
No.
He is.
One of these things that's gonna be cool is like some of these things that like
yeah.
that are announced and that are on. There's pictures out, and they're roaming around the office like one of those little tours. It's just like do. We're gonna get that for you folks. Just gotta work out the contract. We'll be good.
Yeah, but
No,
I'm so
awesome.
glad.
Thanks for
I'm
doing
so
this,
glad
dude.
that they
This
went
is
with
appreciated.
a sculpted cape on this one, man. Because
Yeah, that would have been a tough one to do in
do you know if the cape is PVC?
No, it's a lighter material. It's not
Okay.
PVC though.
No, the reason why I say it because I don't want it to be break.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Easy
Nah, it's
to
all good.
break.
'Cause
I don't
it's
mind
thick.
a thick PVC. When people complain about PVC, I'm like, that's sturdy material. That at least your shit will be won't
Yeah.
break that. You
Yep.
understand?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Yep. People think plastic and PVC and all that stuff is cheap, and nah, it's
But that's the next one I think I'm ordering is just that
The
and
Moon Knight?
the Moon Knight, yeah, or maybe the Nihilist. I don't know, but the Moon Knight definitely.
Hey, Rashid, you're doing retiring wrong. Just so you know.
You're doing it wrong. Yeah, look behind Shane. That's what
Oh.
retirement looks like.
No, you're right.
That's not
No,
how you
Shane,
retire.
you're actually right, Shane. It's just you know when you getting a drug addict off of drugs.
I trust me.
You have-
20
look,
years of collecting, I do.
you take look, you take the crack
Statue's a hell of a
and
drug.
then you give him candy instead. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Statue, hell of a drug. The statue's a hell of a drug.
Kamikaze says, hey guys, can you ask Anthony? Sure
I like
can.
that name.
If we will see any new Court of the Dead soon.
yeah. There's some that have been in the works.
Slayer.
I don't know what
whatever
you're
happened
saying.
to that life-size bust
Slayer.
come out with?
Life size busts.
Yeah, it was the what you call that warrior of the one in the helmet? I forgot the name.
Me? That word?
No, it's
Critical Mass?
It was one of the dead that he wears the it's like gladiator the helmets like that.
Oh.
You
Yeah, we
guys
don't
had
know.
you guys had a booth.
You
You had a
stop
life-size
that.
bust.
Life size bust in there. I don't remember
Oh.
no life size bust of a
Oh, there was a life-size bust. There was a life-size bust at and it was the skull. It was his skull, and it had the helmet on top of his head. I was going to order that shit too.
Dude,
I don't know if that was ours.
No,
Court of
but
the
I
Dead?
thought it was asking
who's
because
buying-
I mean, maybe it
Is
wasn't
it is it the one that you might be thinking of the one that's done by
the Templar.
Oh, the Templar one. Okay, I know
Remember,
what you're
there was a
talking about.
bus that you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody just made a
No,
prop of it.
Yeah, that was just a one. That was a one-off that we did.
Yeah.
That the creative director, he has it in his office.
And you know what I hate about that, because I get it. What's name did the same thing. Elite Creature Collectibles, they was coming out with this thing called the Undying. So here I am waiting for this shit for the order, and come to find out they only did 10 of them, and they sold out, and they were selling them for $5,000.
Which one was it? Who did what? Which one?
It's called the Undying.
And
it's
who
a
did
vampire that has a burnt cross in his chest.
You're talking. Oh, I know who you're talking. Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Yeah, but they only, it was a limited edition.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Japan that was selling it. They didn't give it to Elite Creature Collectibles, and they sold it for $5,000 each. So it was like 10 of them, and they all sold out.
Yeah,
wasn't that the one you wanted?
Elite would have made that decision.
Yeah, because Jeff Delaney went to the what you call it, Monsterpalooza.
Yeah,
and it was there. So when he showed it, I was like, okay, I'm going to order it. I'm gonna wait, but I'm not going to be able to get it because it was a limited. It's a limited bus.
Yeah.
They only make 10, and it's $5,000 each.
They might do, because they do some pieces where the marketplace is Japan or wherever, and then sometimes they'll kick
no, but
over.
I feel that, don't get me wrong, I don't, because marketing is more. Listen, I didn't study marketing, but I figure like if you're gonna have your show and show that bus and stuff like that under your company's umbrella, then people are going to be interested in it. So why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? You could say this is not going to be under us, we're just showing it, but they had it in the booth. I mean, in the display.
I've seen it a couple times. I think they do it because they realize, especially with their stuff's got to be costing them a ton of money to produce, because they're all effects guys, and that's why their stuff looks so awesome. Like they got the top guys making that stuff, and then they go into the factories over there, hammering those factories. And when you do that, they're not just going to do it.
I can't front. They when they send you stuff, their stuff is top notch. Like
their stuff is
the last piece I got from them was the unkillable.
Yeah.
Is that the zombie one?
That thing's crazy. With all of the freaking
right. That's the zombie one, and that's the zombie one where it's supposed to be generating.
Yeah,
it won't die.
Yeah, I love their stuff. I know Steve Wang personally, and he's even done stuff for us way back in the day. I mean, I don't know. I think I might have mentioned on a show prior that company's owned by Steve Wang's company, and Steve Wang's been in the effects industry for years. He's on that Predator.
Did you know that Did you know the Cinemaquette Predator is the Predator? How he wanted the Predator to look?
Yeah.
Officially.
I wanted that piece and I never got my hands on it. That's one that slipped through my fingers.
How he wanted the Predator to originally look like, just like that statue.
Yeah. Steve Wang's amazing, man. He's one of the guys that I've always looked up to as far as like an artist, and that dude can do no wrong. He does some awesome shit. He even did Creature from the Black Lagoon back in the day too. That was awesome.
He did. It's on sale. Right? I mean, it's available now. It was sold out, but then they put it back up on what you call it, the Shape of Water.
Oh yeah.
The
but they have the creature that's in the tank
where he's swimming and he's kind of up against.
Yeah. It's like they want $3,200 for it.
Yeah,
and that's not even including damn shipping.
And the crazy thing is they can, because of Steve Wang's name and the guys that he has that in his company, those pieces will command those prices and people pay for them because they're not only getting an awesome piece
in a prop.
You get the pedigree that it's Steve Wang and his company that's doing those pieces. Even the dinosaurs and Abe Sapien and the Hellboy. He even did like an original version of the Queen Alien that was wild. Then he did
like his Freddy Krueger looks just like Robert Englund. The only thing I complained about with that piece, the paint wasn't the greatest. So I repainted mine, and then it looks just like the Dream Warrior, but it looks just like Robert Englund, just like it. So I want to.
Was that the
if
big
I ever
bus?
get, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I didn't really like the statue that he had for it because I don't think that it came out great. The face, everything else came good. The base,
The base,
but
he did that like infinity base, didn't he? Like it was like the
yeah, but the silicone head portrait, I don't think it came out well. Now the Sideshow, the best statue of Freddy is the first Freddy Krueger with him holding a little doll.
The little doll where he's
Yeah.
holding like that.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, that one came out great. Yep. I wish we'd revisit those ones. I think the more fans. Here's the thing. I mean, we've done like some horror stuff in 1/6, and we've done, now we're with the Universal stuff. We've done, Texas Chainsaw. They've always done good for us. I think it's just like shaking up at admin and some of the people to go listen. We've always done well with these things. We need to continue to go down and revisit some of these things. Whether it was Pinhead from Hellraiser, and then we did like the female one that was kind of our original thing that was designed by Clive Barker. That did great. Like, we've never really had a bad deal going with the horror stuff. That's why I always try to push them and go.
Yeah, because I'm surprised they didn't do I know What's Name did one, but I'm surprised Sideshow never did like a life-size bust of Pinhead using because Legacy Effects always does great work. So.
Yeah, the life-size busts are a little bit more tricky as far as marketing wise. The stuff that does well for us are the quarter scale figures and 1/6. The busts are, I know, like you're saying, Rashid, you collect the bust. I love the bust. I've even been pushing like the Universal monsters that we've done now. It's like, how about we do life-size busts? But certain powers that be, when they look at numbers, they go, busts don't do as well as rather than a figure, and I'm like, what? But I think, to me, and I told him, I said, you have a different collector mindset with busts. Like, sometimes comic book collectors don't like life-size busts, but horror and monster guys, they're more open to life-size busts.
Yeah,
horror monster guys will keep that up.
Exactly, because of masks and all that stuff kind of falls in line. I mean, we had great success with our old busts because we did 1-to-1 Dracula bust, 1-to-1 Mummy bust, 1-to-1 Creature bust, 1-to-1 Frankie bust. Those all did well for us back in the day. So it's just convincing everybody else to.
I think your Sideshow, I think was it your Spider-Man bust? I think that was the first time I've seen like people actually collect just heads.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I was like,
I always loved the bust. I thought, especially when Sideshow first started, like especially with the Star Wars. I think they was killing it. They was killing it with the Star Wars. Like they came out with Boss, and there was other ones that I really
wished. We did Boss. We did C-3PO.
Boss really came out good. My only complaint with C-3PO was a paint issue. It started flaking.
That one's tough because it's like if it was getting plated. That's why we don't plate those C-3POs or go down that route anymore, because it's just too tough and too expensive in the factory. The minute the plating doesn't work or it gives up, and then it's fucked. And then to try to replace a plated piece on a C-3PO, they're not going to open up the platers and redo some more. It's we're kind of like we're at a weird place. That's why the reissue we did of C-3PO, he's not plated. None of the factories would touch.
Yeah, I know.
Plating. Yeah. So
cool.
But yeah.
No, thanks for sharing it. No, because I remember the only time I ever heard of Elite Creatures, whatever the studio is, what was the full name again? Because I want to get it right.
It's from Cinema Kid, but it's Steve Wayne's Elite Creature Collectibles.
Elite Creatures. Yeah, it was when you got that Unkillable. That was when I was like, when I was like, okay, keep an eye out, because that shit look different than anything you really see.
Yeah.
Shane the Dark Lord is back. He's here. So I'll be remiss if we don't catch up with him a little bit and be like, yo, for all of the people that don't know what you've been up to, was wondering, just like, cause hey, yo, man, I miss Shane. What you been up to, homie? What you been doing? How's life?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. I've been dealing with some family issues off and on. I've got a bunch of injuries from the military, and some of those have been acting up. So just, working through that. Made some life choices. Don't like the way everything's going up here. So I'm going to be moving to Ecuador, probably.
Ecuador.
And probably in 2026, if all goes well, I'll be selling my house and selling that. So that was one reason for selling the statues, was I knew I was moving, and I'm not paying to ship all my boxes to Ecuador.
Ecuador, and then half of the collection breaks.
Can I get that little crate for Christmas?
Yeah,
What's that?
Is it true you're giving us your statues for Christmas?
I get that Darth crate for Christmas?
Sure, if I could get $800 for Christmas.
Oh,
no problem.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
I think that works out.
And then honestly, just with like I'm retired, like not just from statues, but in real life. So the income. So
I
need really good money with my old job, and I don't make the money I do now. And with the way statues are going up in price and shipping and tariffs and everything, honestly, I've been collecting since 2005, and it really just took the love out of it for me. It's just I don't think the majority of statues are worth the price anymore. Not for me. So that on top of me moving, it just didn't make sense to collect.
Yeah. No, and I think it's cool that you share that, because people always talk about the glory side, the fun side, but there's also a side of it too that's hitting a lot of real people, like not just you, of just sort of like, I feel like I'm priced out, or I got other stuff that is going on. And even if you want to live in that comfort of like the statues bring me joy, then you think about the stuff that you actually have to get a house, move, secure this.
And especially if you're moving 2 continents away. And I had like 60, 65 1/4 scale statues and a few 1/3 scale. Like it just wasn't worth it for me. And it's not that I can't afford the statues. I can. It's just it's not worth it for me. It took the love out of it for me with all these price increases. I'm done.
No, you're right. And it's sort of like why it took me so long to even think about getting the Final Fantasy stuff, because like $3,200 for a statue is not normal. Like it's just not. And then I'm like, but the only reason I worked something out with Rashid where I'm selling something, and when you want something, you're gonna trick yourself into being like, okay, I'll do this, and then this is gonna. I could just get it, but I'm tricking myself and convincing myself that this is the way to do it because it's more responsible. But spending that type of money is just, in this economy, it's just not the smartest thing to do right now. We love statues, we want to continue collecting it, and hopefully it gets to its place again where when you feel like when you get it, it's more of like it feels like it's worth it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It felt like, but it's a lot of the times now is like, I'm getting this. They got me, but I don't feel good about it. I don't like that feeling.
And between moving and with prices, and like I said, just kind of took the love out of it for me. Yeah. Statue collecting went from being what I'm most interested in to being much lower on my priority list in life. Mm-hmm. And that's just, the short of it.
Thanks for updating the people on that. Like you said,
so you sold everything so far that's not there, or you just packed it up?
No, everything that's not on the shelf is sold and shipped. And some of the things on the shelves are sold, except people are doing payment plans. So I take payment plans. I've done a whole bunch of payment plans for people. So I got 4 on payment, or 5, 6 right now on payment plan. So yeah, I still have probably about 20 statues left to sell.
Have you thought about, since you're going to Ecuador and nobody's going to be able to find you, have you ever thought of doing the Flankster scamming module, like just scamming people and just going to Ecuador?
It's funny you say that because my house is set to burn down in 2 days. So
okay, awesome. So then Yeah, I heard it's lucrative.
And then you can resell the statues over and over and shit.
Yeah.
Jupiter's cock. That's a great idea.
Have you ever
Wow.
bought from Sideshow? Have
Would
you ever bought
anybody
from
do
Sideshow
that?
and just like take the head out and say it didn't come with it and be like, all right, you didn't give me my bonus.
You want to hear something?
There's somebody that really did that we call him out for it. And Mestas, you probably don't know
packing
that.
up my Sideshow.
We clown him. We're clowning this one person. Go ahead.
I'm packing up Sideshow Gambit, the exclusive, to bring to someone because I was going to Edmonton, and the styrofoam caught the trench coat and fucking snapped it in half.
Oh no!
Oh fuck! I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me?"
That's why I'm scared to freaking. Yo, Rashid, just drive down here and just get it. Look how perfectly just grab it. I hate
you don't mind. Yeah, you like a road trip, Rashid.
Listen, nah, not to North Carolina, man. That shit too goddamn long, man. Fuck out of here.
You get there one day, you'll be okay.
So, are you planning on being on more often, or like what is like with the shows? Because I know how hard it is. It's just sort of like if you're not in it. But I can speak for myself personally. Like even when I first originally we came up with the show and what we wanted to be about and everything like that, it was a show not to try and get everybody like to buy statues every week. It just sort of like people with collections that are like-minded, that share the same hobby, have a place to just talk with with our backgrounds being the backdrop of something we share in common, but not necessarily be like, what you getting? Are you buying that? It's more to just have conversations in the space. I don't think I did a very good job with that, like just fostering that, and I want to get better at that. But for me, like you know me, I'm very resilient, so I haven't bought a lot. So I'm just of two minds of it. Like, can you still be passionate about the hobby without like buying a statue every month?
So I could say I'm not passionate about the hobby, but I'm still interested in the hobby, like in terms of just for the aesthetics of the statues and that, because I still love the characters and I still think the statue companies, not all of them, but a lot do a great job with their statues. So I'm still interested in it. I just don't have that passion for collecting them. With that being said, I do plan on being on more shows. I can't say I will be here every week because I won't be able to do that. But I do plan on being on the shows as often as I can. And maybe that looks like I am on for a bunch in a row or every second or whatever, but I do plan on coming on.
That's dope though, because it's like your vibe and your energy is, it's missed. It adds that element to the show that I think made it so much fun. You know what I mean? So it's like without you here, we get by, but we do miss you a lot.
Plus,
so
I appreciate that. And I miss you guys too. Plus, I hear that the Dark Lord has an apprentice who's using his moniker as the new guy.
AK last week, he decided to take on the moniker and said he was going to train. But I told him that,
no, I said I was being trained by Shane.
But Shane didn't know nothing about it, so you lied.
Whatever happens between my apprentice and I is between us. Don't worry about it, Crip.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a secret.
All right.
Before, I know we gotta get everybody, but did y'all talk about that Frankenstein before Memphis leaves? Did y'all talk about
Frankenstein? The first thing we talked about.
Yeah, we did.
God damn, I missed this shit.
Yeah, you must have been on Grindr again.
I'll put some.
See you later. Bye. I'm out of here.
Don't go nowhere, motherfucker. Don't go nowhere.
But feel free to ask him. But before we do that, I gotta get AK because I know AK's got he's got to wake up early in the morning. So AK,
I was about to bounce. What was the question again?
Where are you with your collecting right now? Like your mindset. How are you finishing out the year, and what are you looking to start off with the new year with as far as collecting goes? Are you slowing down? Are you picking up? Are you excited
I'm still at a steady pace where a few pieces come in, but I can stand back and look at my collection and be appreciative of what I have.
Yeah,
I think AK is the smartest out of all of us because he really don't be going hardcore and shit, man. So,
he gets what he likes. When he gets it, he celebrates it. He does his dance.
He's into a lot of things. He got popcorn buckets and this, that. So I mean, I think AK could collect whatever because he doesn't. AK, you don't really buy like really big. You don't really buy a lot of stuff like that. You buy like
He calling you a little collector, son. He's saying
I mean, I got
really little collector.
God damn, you was starting shit, motherfucker. No, but he got popcorn. You messed up, man. You messed up, man. No, but he got popcorn buckets. He got
teeny tiny.
Collects pins and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think financially that's smart. I mean,
he's a little guy. He's a little collector. Hey, AK, look, they modeled me just for you. I'm very small and little and petite.
A real X-Men character. Unlike that bitch ass Cyclops. See, man.
AK, take me home. Bring me with your other little things to play. That you play with that small.
You right now, you the smartest because you don't spend a lot, and ain't nothing.
No, again, this hobby is about collecting what you like.
Great, show me.
I like
you collect for you, not for nobody else.
I collect heroes. There's certain villains. Whatever catches my eye, and right now Iron Studios has my eye. And
why did you ask me if I had a spare sock that I used? You collect socks from people that you know. When you asked me at New York Comic Con, could I, if you don't mind, can I keep that sock? I was wondering, do you collect people's socks? Because you collect smart.
Are you smoking that shit again?
Want one sock or both socks?
He wanted one sock.
Cripper's smoking again.
He wanted one sock, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not comfortable with that." He's like,
"Calm down, Dobby. All right." Acting like Dobby and shit. Like I need a piece of clothing. Stop.
Did y'all know that Boba Fett, life-size Boba Fett, was auctioned and it sold for over 31,000?
No.
Wow.
Same one that I got. Somebody
the same one you got. Why didn't you sell shit? I sold shit for 30.
No, somebody went to auction, and I remember going to it was in Manhattan, where I got the booklet and everything, where they said they was going to auction off this day, and they selling the original gun that what's his name that played Boba Fett, Bullock. Jeremy Bullock, that he actually used in the prop that he used in the starting bid is 200-some thousand.
Damn, Rashid, that's your Chevelle right there.
That I have auctioned off at 31,500. Somebody paid that.
That'll pay for your Chevelle.
Yo, we got one of the realest, illest mofos in all of Chicago. Forget Chicago. All of collecting, just down there being patient. I appreciate your patience, Fatal the Collector. I appreciate you giving us your time to hang out with us. But I'm upset because I didn't hear a lot from you, and I got to hear from you. What is Fatal the Collector mind state right now when it comes to this collecting? How is your collecting mental health, my brother? Are you in a good space right now? Are you buying everything right now? Are you taking it slow? Talk to me. Talk to me about what you're doing in this collecting hobby and in 2025.
This collecting hobby is it's something else. And I haven't been ordering as much as I used to. And sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I never started. I'm not gonna lie to you because it is an addictive hobby. And everybody's been touching on it tonight. Shane said it's getting out of hand with these prices, and it is. And I just can't really, other than you just really like this and you're going to spend whatever money no matter what, I can't justify the prices on a lot of stuff. I can't. It is expensive, right? And I get it. People got to eat. Tariffs, that ain't the thing that's making things go up, because on Sideshow they be like $30. So you can't tell me that's cost your statue to go up by $500-600. I think there's some companies that are scamming us by adding a lot to the shipping costs. And stuff like that. It makes it nasty. I remember first getting on YouTube, it was just like lighthearted and fun. And YouTube became a competitive thing. It was like who's the first to unbox? I don't give a damn about none of that.
Some people do.
My favorite YouTube channel for
I need the
collecting
views. I
is
need the
not even-
views.
they're not even on YouTube anymore. It was called The Collectible Kingdom. And I think the guy was from the UK. He had this nice small room. And he was doing a lot of build outs and things like that in there. And I used to just like the way he talked about his collection. And he was the first person that I saw with the Daniel Bell Joker. Right. And I'm like, man, that's really cool. And the way he talked about it, he was real cool. And it was just like, man, this is really cool. This is a cool hobby. But I already was collecting some stuff that got me into the, Polystone and all of that. And it was just an innocent thing. And then two things happened. I got on YouTube and then I started buying more and more stuff. I got a great collection. And now if you want to sell, in the words of Dr. Rashid, you got to sell it at a crackhead price.
Price.
And people try to take advantage of you in this collecting game when you are selling something. Like you give them a good price and then they want to go lower. It's like, now hold on now you got me selling it under the original cost. And that's what we at. It's kind of a dirty game out here.
Well, I could tell you, I've sold about 40 statues in the last year, and I took a fucking bath. Like, I mean, I took a bath, probably half to a third of what I paid. But that's okay because I enjoyed them for years, and that's okay. So I didn't mind. But it's fucking bad out there. If you're a seller, it ain't good. Except for a few select pieces that held their value. It's a buyer's market for sure. It's shitty to sell right now.
Yeah. And then things happen. Like I finally got Superman Hush. And I got it at $1,750, which I thought was a pretty solid price, considering it came out at $1,000 plus the shipping. Yeah. So I think I got it just probably about $350, $400 over. And that's a really sought after piece. And UPS lost my base. Right?
What?
So I can't even display it.
Oh.
When stuff like that happen to you, you like, God,
it knocks the wind out of you.
Right?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Right. But in a nutshell, I want to solidify just, so a couple final pieces of characters that I don't have in my collection. I want to make sure that my room is nice and clean and spaced out so I can just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right? And then if I can sell pieces here and there, I'm not really having to buy I'm not buying anything. So I don't have a rush to have to, money is not an issue, because if I took all the money that I spent on collecting over the last 10 years, I have no car note. You know what I mean? So I think about stuff like that, and I have more money just sitting in the bank account. So when you got a rainy day or you want to take a trip with your family, sometimes you got to think about those moments. Now, that's not to say that I'll never collect anything, but you just gotta, everybody gotta be selective, because myself, Rashid, at one point, Shane, Critical, we amassed a lot of stuff. You always been a little bit more responsible with that, Crip. More patient with that. That's a good thing. And some collectors need to look at that and say, you can have an awesome collection, get the stuff you really enjoy the most. Who are your top few characters, and kind of try to stick with those if you can.
To be fair though, Fatal, the only reason Crippler was so good is because he has no fucking room.
Yeah.
If he had more room, self-admittedly, he would have bought more pieces.
Well, I don't know about that, man, because I've seen that man house.
He got room.
I just ain't utilized.
No, but he's got no room where he wants to keep his statue.
Yeah. But that's the thing, right? It's more like I love being able to walk in your normally furnished house, and it's cool, and then see the statues. I don't want to walk through the whole house seeing
and have them
everywhere.
everywhere.
It takes the you know, it takes the umph out of it.
The thrill out of
You
it.
mean like,
It
you
becomes
mean like Flench's
mundane.
house?
Yeah, it becomes mundane. Honestly, if
Fucking bathroom
it
statues.
I can see
becomes
that.
normal, and when you're in other parts of my house, it's normal. But when you come in here or you come in the home theater, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. And I think that's important for me to be able to have that. Oh, I love going to the living room because it's family. This. Oh, I love going to this room because I'm surrounded by the things I love. I like going to the theater because I'm watching the movie. I love that each room has its own unique purpose. I don't want speakers everywhere. I want it in the home theater. I don't want statues everywhere. I want it in the designated spot. So I'm very, very picky about making sure that the functionality of the home and everything. We clown Flankster. I don't know him, so when I'm clowning, it's just whatever. But I don't want to be afraid that I'm gonna knock over someone. I'm walking to your kitchen, bro. Don't even invite me in your house because I'm gonna knock something down.
He got statues in his sink. He got statues in his sink.
He created the bathroom piece, bro. I'm not footing the piece. So I love your statues, Mestas. None of them going in my bathroom.
I don't blame you, man. You know, I knew guys that collected model kits and had them in their stove, in their oven, and on a shelf in the kitchen and shit.
No.
Yeah, man.
No.
And then you got issues like storage. I finally got a great price on. I got a storage unit yesterday for $140 for a 10 by 20. I couldn't believe that. And I'm like,
Did you grab it?
Yeah, I grabbed it. I'm like, I can't believe this. And it was in a heated location. I'm like, come on.
Ooh.
But public storage play the game. They'll go up on you, and then they'll give somebody
every
new.
year they go up.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? Why would you give a new customer a better deal than your paying customer? Like that makes no sense. And that's another issue you got to think about. I don't want to throw away the boxes. Hashtag throw them away. Critical mass and
be free. Be free.
Let it be known that there was a XM Hulk transformation. Somebody had to sell it for $1,000 because they got rid of the box. And they were selling it for $1,000. So that is about what, $1,300 lost.
But they didn't have to sell it.
They didn't have but if you need money,
they did.
If they need money and they selling it,
and that's the thing, man. And that's another thing you bring up a good point. If you need money, if we want, yeah,
a lot of people buy statues that. That's a whole different topic. There's like you can't really afford it. You buying it.
Well, do you guys think
that's a whole other thing?
Hey guys, AK is going to bounce. So have a good night, AK.
Hey, AK,
guys.
Appreciate have a great night. Yeah.
Both Anthony's are cutting out. I gotta head out as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man.
I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you got a minute. If not, it's all good. I wanted to definitely ask you about where you are when you're collecting, or do you just get things free from Sideshow and be like, "Yo, just give me whatever you got."
Who, me?
Yeah.
You guys don't even want to know. I collect way too much stuff. I don't just collect statues. That's a secondary kind of thing. Just comes with the job. I mean, because I was always.
What is your main? So focus, because I know you got to go. What is your main passion outside of statues? Because we know you love statues, obviously.
It's model kits. It's dimensional art, I guess you could say. Sculpture in general. So
sneakers. He got the new jellyfishes.
Sneakers.
You collect sneakers, though?
No, I don't.
The reason why I want to say it because I don't collect sneakers. At first I was into the sneaker thing, but once I went to the barbershop and them sneakers started falling apart, I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. No, and I have no problem saying this. I will buy a fake pair of Jordans and wear them shits like they real. Because all that shit is foam.
He be buying recast, yo, sneakers.
Yes, I am Flankster.
He said
I am Flankster.
Rashid needs to go to Hong Kong, man. When I used to go overseas.
I'm dead serious. When I saw those sneakers, I paid $200. I paid almost damn near $300 for a pair of sneakers. I sit in the barbershop, I'm all admiring them, and those shits were breaking apart right in front of me. So I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it. I will wear, as long as they look real, I will wear a fake pair of Jordans. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
I won't wear fake. I'm not there, but I don't collect sneakers for the same reason, because I don't. Soon as they get scuffed, I hate them. You know what I mean? Like I can't collect something that I can't like wear. I'm not. I put sneakers to put on my feet. I gotta walk them, and then as soon as they get scuffed, I'm like, well, I'm just treating them like any other sneaker.
There's guys at work that kind of collect. You know, they're not hardcore sneaker collectors, but I'm like, man, what are you guys doing? I have like one pair of sneakers that I just bought because I wanted to put it with some stuff. And it was Adidas came out. They did a thing with Lego. They had the old Shalto Adidas, but they were like a Lego crossover weird thing. And I just thought they were dope, you know, to go with all the hip hop and old school shit that I got. Like sneakers need to go on the shop. I'd never put them on and go walk around with Lego Adidas Shaltos, but they're cool, you know.
But I got all my Jordans I have are real, but I will go and buy a fake pair.
So
of
you
sneakers.
say?
Wear them.
I'm being that. No, I'm gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? All my shit is real, but I will wear a fake pair of sneakers and wear them and wear them every day. I don't give a damn, because I'm not gonna spend, and that's just me. I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars for some foam and rubber shit that will dry rot if you have them in the wrong climate, or if you could be in the wrong state and your sneakers dry rot. Because there was somebody in Atlanta, I think he had like $1,000 collection and his sneakers dry rotted. Now worth a goddamn
shit.
Or that him exactly. So you have to wear the sneakers, and of course, if you saving them and kissing them and all that bullshit, they want to and
with tongue too,
right? You
know you go to Hong Kong, you go into stores, and all they had were knockoffs, and they were shrink wrapped in there. People are snagging them up, boy.
When I say fake Jordans, they look damn near 110% real. So I don't give a fuck. So if I'm paying $120 and you paid $1,000, then let it be. I don't give a fuck.
But Adidas is starting to do the same thing. They knocking off their own products. So Pharrell came out with those jellyfishes, whatever.
And I'm glad you said that. A lot of these, let me tell you something. A lot of these companies are knocking off their own shit. Babe and 8 did it. Babe and 8 did it. I really believe Louis Vuitton does it. I believe Gucci does it. Because how the hell do them Africans have Louis Vuitton all year round? How?
Yeah.
Hey,
what up, Brian?
Yeezy just brought out the slides for $20, and they tested them. They said it's the exact
same.
Coming out the same
but the same with the jellyfishes, because they got the prestige versions of them from Pharrell, but then Adidas released the $80 versions that look identical.
Your conscience.
Colorways, and they like, and then the collectors are mad because it's like, yo, I can't really tell the difference between the jellyfishes and the other fishes. But yo, let's close this out because it's going on 3
Plus,
hours.
there's a lot of ugly ass shoes out there now.
There is.
They're silly.
Like, sneakers is the least thing. I don't stress out at a sneaker. I go to Foot Locker and I'm like, oh, these look cool. I grab them. And they last me for years.
Comfortable. What's comfortable?
Are you paying $300 for a pair of sneakers?
No, I'm paying 100, 150 is the most I probably spent.
Exactly.
So you come out to Cali, we don't get that humidity problem. So your shoes won't fall apart in Cali.
Yeah.
No, the sneakers
Killer Cali.
Eventually, if you don't wear, I'm talking about not Dunks, Air Jordans, the 4, 5, and 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's foam and rubber and glue. They will fall apart eventually. Even in California, they'll fall apart. I'm not, maybe some areas faster than others, but eventually these sneakers will dry rot. Now, Dunks will last longer, but I'm not going to spend $3,000 for a pair of foam and rubber sneakers that will tear apart. I'm not doing that shit.
I appreciate you, but yo, Rashi and Mestas, thank you for coming on, sharing some insight into the Awesome Monster line. You know what it is? It's like I see it making the people that I know collect, like AK, and the people that hit me up just like, oh, these monsters. And you see some of them in the chat was just like, I already pre-ordered. So for you to be able to share some insight on how that came to be is dope.
Once again, thanks for having me. And then once the other ones get released, we could do it again and start looking at some of the other.
I'm holding you to it. I look forward to it.
Sure.
Don't come back on here unless you could tell us what X-Men y'all coming out with. I don't want to hear about no goddamn monster. Stop playing
Jubilee.
Because the thing, the reason Wolverine. Let me just say this before you go. Because the thing is, when we do collect and we saving our money and something's popping, instead of you saying, you know what, before you spend your money, Sideshow's coming out with this, and then we'll wait, we'll be patient. But no, we put orders and then we lose our NRD with another company or some other dumb shit that we ordered from you. Instead of you telling us you coming out with a sexy Jubilee or another Psylocke, now you wasted our goddamn money.
Version.
And then marketing,
and I speak for the community.
Go, hey man, you're telling these guys too much shit.
The president.
No, but why not tell us that? So I would play this. Wouldn't you rather us save the money and buy it from the company? Does that make more sense?
Hang out backstage with him and then I'm just kidding.
And when am I getting my ticket to Sideshow? My first class tickets and my ticket for Sideshow.
First class.
Wow. What's up, AK?
Damn, first class.
Oh, it looked like you had your arm up. You were going to ask your question.
No, I'm resting my hand.
He's tired, dude.
Yeah, I'm tired. It's
been up for a while.
I gotta get up in 4 hours.
I'm surprised you hung this long, AK.
Yo, dude, I appreciate you, AK. Yeah, because I know you said you got some stuff to do in the morning, so the fact you hung out is much appreciated.
Hey, Crip, I wanted to say one thing. You said I didn't talk a lot. I had something I really needed to say.
Oh, say.
Restore the Snyderverse.
I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust for anti-life. Looking for those who rob me of my glory, I will stride across their bones and bask in a glow of anti-life. And all existence will be mine.
Speak on it, brother. I'm Steppenwolf. I am Steppenwolf, brother. And why did you let me die, bitch ass?
Anyway, listen.
Yo,
go back.
Give it up for Fatal the Collector, ladies and gentlemen.
But listen.
Strong day.
Anthony Mestas, a lot of people agreeing in the chat that you should let us know what's coming up so we know to save our money, because why am I going to order Obi-Wan Kenobi when you got a different X-Men coming that I don't got in my collection? Why would you do that? So now I got to put an NRD down, and now if I cancel, I lose my NRD. Now that's free lunch that goes in your goddamn pocket.
Oh man.
And I ain't
you don't think about this, Mestas, about the food.
That's bullshit, Anthony.
Here we go. I ain't the CEO. It ain't my call.
What kind of show are you running over there?
Listen, you tell the goddamn CEO, watch this show.
You know what? No, invite the CEO on the show. Bring him with you next time.
That would be interesting.
You know what that NRD stand for, right? Never retire.
CEO get on.
Rashid wants to know. He'll be like,
I want to know, man. Because I don't want to order something and then all of a sudden you go, oh, by the way, we coming out with this new Sinister. We're coming out with a Mojo. Now I got to cancel my order that I had, and now I lose my NRD. You and the Sideshow staff take my NRD and you order food with this shit. Now I'm messed up.
And it's a
chips and bread sticks with my goddamn money, man. You think I don't know?
Sound like Red Shit got money on his mind.
Yeah.
Mestas gets the money that's
too. Up, man.
When you see the pie and it has all the collectors of the pie and Rashid, Mestas get all of the Rashid pie. All of the cut from Rashid.
Pac-Man. It's like Pac-Man, dude.
Rashid want to know where the money resides.
Don't come back on this show unless you want to tell us what X-Men y'all got coming out next.
Well, you know what? There was hints dropped, Rashid.
That's right.
They said you can look at the art prints, and we know there's a beautiful magic art print available right now.
You got to decipher it. It's all hidden message. I can't come out straightforward. It's all hidden. It's all intertwined.
Scavenger hunt.
Two things. You guys came out with an art print one time with Guardians of the Galaxy. Hold on, Anthony. You came out with an art print one time with Guardians of the Galaxy, and you were supposed to have made Star-Lord. You never completed the Guardians of the Galaxy line. Am I lying, anybody?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, now you want to play them games.
I'm trying to listen to what you're talking about. You're talking about some old shit.
No, you can't. No, about a couple of years.
It was 1974, the year of our Lord.
I'm listening.
Groot in the rocket.
What you sipping on over there, Critical? Golly.
You come out with the Groot and the rocket, then you came out with the what's the name? The
double whammy, where it's like
came out with Gamora, and you never came out with the. And then you guys were supposed to come out with the Star Lord. You never came out with the Star Lord.
The show has restarted.
And I can't speak on it, but if we
it's a
didn't
new
do it,
show.
it's probably because the line was like not doing well, and they're like, there makes no sense to do the other one.
COC 2.0.
That's what I'm. That's probably.
So is there possible? All right. So I'm asking this right now on the show. Is there possible there's going to be a Mohawk storm being made?
Oh,
because it was everybody in the chat, everybody in the chat, and everybody on the panel.
I about told you the answer, and you keep talking over me. Now I don't.
Let me speak.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
My answer is if
your tail down.
If you would have went to StatueCon, you would have known the answer.
Things
were revealed at Statue.
I don't know if everybody remembers when we were all huddled up there. Not only did I talk about it, I showed it.
Hold on, Mr. Mestas. I don't know why anybody in the panel talking about I was being a father babysitting. I'll take care of my daughter. That's why.
Oh, he went real with you.
All right, well, there you go. You got to pass.
Yeah, I was spending the summer with my daughter. So,
actually, I got to be honest, Anthony. That sounded a little racist to me.
Thank you, Shane.
I got your back, Shane. That sounds racist.
Yeah, that's my civil rights lawyer.
That's the civil rights attorney, Shane Gunderson.
On a serious note, all I could say is keep your eye open for if you're into something like that.
Both of them.
Yeah, because I was waiting for them to do. I'm just saying. Before you go, I was hoping that Sideshow was going to do kind of like a Mythos storm, like the one she had the hammer, but just with the Mohawk like that. But we need a Mohawk storm as well. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Wait till the 12 days of Christmas."
Hey, I will. Hey, if you debating should you get an Obi-Wan or wait to see an X-Men, there's probably going to be an X-Men every
other year.
Yeah, so
every other month.
I always think there's going to be an X-Men. Is it going to be the one you want? I don't know, but there's always going to be an X-Men.
It'll be one that somebody wants.
Yep. Okay, guys, and before we close out, just to wrap up what we talked about last week, I think Tweeterhead has given up. I think they said we're gonna review your submission, your request for a refund, but they haven't really given anyone a refund yet. So I think that's
Dennis Perez finally got his bust.
He's got his bust?
No. But he didn't get that.
He got that from Todd.
He didn't get that from Tweeterhead. And I think that was damaged and it was repaired.
Yeah. So I think he did I had it up here, but I lost it. I think he did an apology tweet or a post. I think I seen it on Rat Titan somewhere, but
is he coming back to Sideshow, Anthony, or you don't know?
I don't know. I don't know about that. And even if I did know, I probably couldn't say anything about it.
Gotcha. Because we were talking about like how you were gonna come from the heavens and be like, my child, you have sinned.
Let me save you.
What killed me about him?
Reaching out your hand.
He said,
like your hand to God.
I just want all the YouTube shows to get along. I just want everybody to.
Because I get it.
Dude, we pretty much get along with everybody. There's the one or two here or there that people don't prefer, but
who are they? I've been gone a while. Who are they?
We got to talk that backstage. We got to talk that backstage.
You know what I mean?
Backstage.
It ain't like
Let me speak.
It's not secret stuff. Like people got they got these things right here. They got these things, and they here. But for the most part, it's just sort of like when they have beef doesn't mean I have to have beef with them. I don't choose sides. Like, you know what I mean? I respect anybody that's getting
Is that
on
bullshit
here.
still going on?
Shit. Not really, not with us. Like we haven't been into anything. Like only thing is I don't really like I don't really like Beast 51 in real life. You know what I mean? But
steroids.
He's steroids up. He's too cool. You know what I mean? He's got swagger.
Every time you look in the mirror, makes you feel lesser about yourself.
Yeah, like he makes me feel inadequate. So I got beef with Beast 51 because he's the person I want to be.
I got beef with Mr. X because he keeps making
what
the same
is the beef
videos.
with Mr. X? Shout out to Mr. X.
He keep making videos trying to sell the same goddamn statues nobody wants, man.
What do you mean? The last video I watched of his was just sort of like,
it's a statues community dead.
Yo, did you sue him for using Spooktacular? Because he had a Spooktacular sale. Sideshow, you should get on. You should sue him, Mr. X.
Mr. X had a Spooktacular show.
Yeah. I really think you should get the lawyers on it.
Nah,
all of them. Let's go. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Shout out.
Yeah,
all right, cool. So, yeah.
Is that the rewind, AK? Is that
Let's go. Wrap it up. I have to remind him to speed up and wrap
Anthony,
up.
favorite rapper?
Mine?
No, Jesus. Yeah, you, man.
Well, there's another Anthony right there.
Yeah.
That's AK.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough one. Are we talking current or old OG shit?
Whatever, whoever you want.
This is gonna be a 3-hour show.
People
again.
from old,
No one gives a shit about rap.
people from old is still coming out. But
It wasn't
There's a lot of
Shane and AK. It wasn't me.
What was that?
who's your favorite rapper?
I was big into.
Nas.
I like Rakim. I like.
Oh, okay.
I like a lot of shit, man. I mean, it goes from Rakim to.
So who would you say is your favorite? I mean, I'm just saying for you, like what?
That's tough because I've been asked that. I've been asked that before. Because then I
There's
could
no
go back
wrong
to,
answer.
like Pac, and then I could go to NWA. I could go to Biggie.
No,
I
but
could go to-
West Coast.
a
dude.
group. I'm talking about
NWA.
favorite rapper. Favorite rapper and
hey.
favorite group is two different things. So you can say who's your favorite group. Who's your
I-
favorite rapper? Who's your favorite group?
Who's my favorite rapper or favorite group? You said. What? I'm sorry. It was.
Favorite, he want to know
Who's
your
your-
favorite rapper.
Who's your favorite rapper? And then who's your favorite rap group?
Oh, favorite rap group, and who's my favorite rapper?
All right.
Fuck, that's
This is
too hard to
this is
answer right now.
eligible for exile, by the way. The way you answer this, just so you know, you will be eligible to be exiled.
Well, I've heard the chat before about Nas and about Jay-Z, and I know
Nah, fuck Jay-Z.
Big Al's or what
Big L just dropped.
he just
I didn't
dropped
listen to it.
one.
No, I know who he likes. He likes rapping, dude.
Will you let him
Oh,
talk?
rapping dude.
Rapping Duke. Taha.
What up, Justin?
I don't know, man. That's
Bill.
I like too much shit. I like. There's
All right,
a lot of
skip,
stuff.
skip you. All right, skip you. Crip, favorite rapper, favorite group.
Nas, Wu-Tang, easy.
Woo,
Like this,
easy.
easy.
Critical Mass with your
Easy,
old ass, with your old 5 heartbeat ass. Who's your
Oh,
favorite
it's rapping
rapper?
Duke
Favorite
and
group?
Sugar
Ice
Hill Gang.
Cube, NWA.
There you go.
West Coast. Fuck out of here. Next,
What's
Shane. Favorite
asked?
rock group, singer, singer.
Why don't you ask me, rapper
You
Rashid?
say rock group.
Dude,
I think I'll
Nine
make it
Inch
easy for you. Favorite
Nine
Inch
singer.
Nails
I'll have you know, Rashid,
You're probably like
the best rapper on the planet right now is my skin
Nirvana.
color, not yours. Okay?
Ooh.
Why we have to go
Eminem,
to the
Slim
racial
Shady.
thing? Why we have to go to the racial? I thought you was my.
I don't. I'm beyond color.
Favorite, all right,
It's
Shane.
He's Canadian. He can do
Shane,
what he wants.
favorite
Rap
rapper.
Beyond color.
Hold on, I'm beyond
Wait,
color.
Favorite
What's that?
rapper. Favorite rapper. Favorite rap group.
I don't know. I don't like rap.
Fucking dummy.
It's
All right, favorite
Vanilla
rock,
Ice.
favorite rock singer,
Vanilla
favorite
Ice
rock
and
group.
Actually, my favorite
Good boys.
rapper, if I had to pick one, would be Eminem.
Eminem rappers.
Okay.
Eminem rapper.
Favorite rock group.
Who?
Mine is Four Non Blondes. And I said,
Uh,
yeah.
talking rock or heavy metal?
Probably CCR.
CC Hootie and
Clearwater Revival.
Music Factory.
I got to get
Hootie and the Blowfish.
And I only like Hootie.
Kevin and Adam would have known. I'm just saying.
Clarence Clearwater Revival. How do you not know CCR?
Thank you.
Lenny Kravitz.
That's why you're my favorite, AK.
AK, favorite rapper, favorite rap group.
Nas and Wu-Tang.
Woo! It's that easy.
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy. Yo,
Fatal.
it's that easy.
Favorite rapper, favorite rap group. I already know the two.
Common and Kanye.
Favorite rapper, favorite rap group.
It's gotta be
I know his favorite rap group. I know he's gonna say
R. Kelly and
Lil Uzi Vert.
Tupac is my favorite rapper. Followed very closely by Nas.
NBA YoungBoy.
And then my favorite rap group that goes back and forth, but I'm gonna probably have to. You probably think I'm gonna say Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs.
I already knew that.
It's actually like who I think is the best is Outkast.
No Diamond, baby.
Yeah, like Outkast. Those 3-4 albums they did. This
I actually do like 8-Ball and JJ.
Yeah.
Like
hey, Rashid. What do you think about Kool Moe Dee? Were you a Kool Moe Dee fan?
Never.
What about LL Cool J?
How about
LL Cool J
took him out. Yeah.
So
what about Big Daddy Kane?
That was my favorite
I was more of a
growing up.
Rakim.
I was more of a Big Daddy Kane.
My favorite rapper of all time is Nas. Favorite rap group
Coogee rap,
because I had to go
yeah.
through the best groups I felt was Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Gangstar.
Yep, Gangstar.
MOP, Outkast, and it's an EPMD. But I have to say,
I like me some EPMD.
When it comes to street head nod banging, and they was bold having the I gotta go with Mobb Deep.
Oh, Mobb Deep. Gotcha.
Mobb Deep all time.
What about
Mobb
the
Deep?
Shook
Shook One is Eminem made people recognize Shook One though in that movie. That's when I really respected Eminem. 8 Mile.
No, Shook One's.
What about Third Base?
Oh, Third Base, the Gas Face.
Third Base was they had one classic album. They had one classic album. Beastie Boys.
What do you guys think about?
Yeah, Beastie Boys is another.
MC Search or Prime Minister Pete Nice.
Shane's got a question.
MC Search. Search is nice.
What do you guys think about West Side Connection?
Yeah,
I love West Side Connection.
I used to listen to them in high school. Bow Down was my jam.
You come to my town.
Shane,
I sang the whole song.
You know what I should have threw out there was DJ Quick. I'm a big DJ Quick nut.
Oh man,
yeah.
Sweet Black Pussy. That's my jam.
Nah, but you know what? I like MC8.
I like DJ Quick.
I like MC8 more than
MC8.
MC8. I love his.
I'm DJ Quick. I should have spit that out right when you asked, but
DJ Quick a lot.
You know what's funny though? And Crypto probably remembers. I remember the whole East Coast loved Ice Cube though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we respect the hell out of Ice Cube over
but
here.
now Ice Cube's getting Ice Cube. There's a big fallout with Ice Cube gets all political, and his music isn't as good as his old stuff was. The shit,
right?
But his new stuff
Quick and MC8 beef was so crazy, and the two lines that I always remember.
Quick and 8 is that what you're saying?
That shall I continue.
MC8 and Quick, they have beef.
GANU.
Yep,
but
it ain't in you.
MC8 said, DJ Quick serving me a drink in his khaki book.
Yo, they almost killed each other, dude. Like just straight up. And now they think
I like Quick song against MC8 was his was a better one. He was hitting hard with those.
Keesus did the black.
I don't think Quick has a better album than We Come Strapped though.
Yeah.
That We Come Strapped album was off the.
Quick could produce too. He produced everybody's songs. All the
Das Effects or Lords of the Underground.
Rashid, another question about a rapper.
That's a fact. There's only one right answer.
I got another question, Rashid. What you think about Q-Tip?
Of course, but I'd love to say Tribe Called Quest. I actually forgot
Q-Tip went solo. It was a little chill. Yeah.
Because
but like-
that could be your twin,
Tribe
Q-Tip. You look alike.
Somebody said
Rashid's Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley, that was his
That's
home.
Rashid's
Teddy
like.
Riley, man. Don't disrespect.
Teddy Riley.
And Cisco. Don't forget Cisco.
Street.
Teddy Riley and Cisco.
Teddy Riley and Cisco come together.
That's some disrespect,
man. Yo, who said Bismarcky friends? Houdini, the freaks come out at night.
UTFO.
Freaks come out at night.
Oh, when Roxanne and UTFO went at it, that was the shit.
Bismarck come out at night. The freaks come out.
It's a bitch. What about KRS-One?
I love the T-shirt.
No, I like KRS-One, but you want to know something?
I was more Big Daddy Kane fan.
Man. When
Big Daddy Kane is in the top.
KRS-One came out the bridge.
He is. Yeah.
I always had like a.
That's what Jay-Z stole
to this day.
Yep.
To this day.
Rapper step 10. They want to get some.
Jay-Z,
but it's the Kane. So you know the outcome.
Big Daddy Kane
victory.
And Jazzo.
Pick a BC date.
Yeah. Shane's got another question.
Thief. He stole his
Jem Mint is his favorite rapper, yo. Jem Mint, his latest single is the shit, though.
Jem Mint with Triple Wood and shit. He ain't
no. His Polly Stone over Hoes is killing it right now in the street.
This
yo.
Shit ain't selling. I was selling my shit.
Tim's. What's the name of your shit?
Tim's in New York.
Don't make me write. Don't make me write a hit up on Jem Mint.
No, it's called See Me Ben Zang. Ben
Don't
Ang.
get
See Me Ben.
Didn't we talk about that a while back? And we have a battle
it's
rap
just a big Timberland over an XM building.
Hey, Crippler, didn't we talk?
Hey, man,
didn't we talk about that a while ago?
Come around my block, you mess around, get hit upside the head with a polystone Modoc.
Oh yeah, yo, that's the shit. Bars. Yo,
savage.
Hey guys, I'm out. You guys went into a whole new topic, which means you're gonna be here for another 3 hours.
I know. I'm
gonna break shit.
You know you like AK. You know you like these topics, man. You know you like that.
Well, this should have been the topic we
I gotta go to work.
Have a good night, AK.
Good night, AK.
Later, guys.
Appreciate you.
Right.
Yeah, it's over, guys. We just shooting this shit. So if you guys hungry, gotta leave. Go ahead. I'll close out the show.
I'd love to be talking about music and something other than statues for a change.
There we go.
I'm definitely not a Kendrick Lamar.
I'd like to talk about good music.
I am the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan right now. I think he is one of the best prolific.
I too like Kendrick Lamar.
Artists that we have right now.
You're going to say West Coast.
On that note, guys, you guys have a good night.
Shane, welcome back, homie. I'm
coming to see you in Ecuador.
Positive, dope energy to the show, man. It was good. It was so good to have.
Yeah, it was good being back. You guys,
you sold that Dolph. You sold that Dolph crate. You sold it.
What's that?
Did you sell the Dolph crate already?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
There you go.
No, because he never hit me back. He just asked me what statue that I want, and he never hit me back on Messenger.
When was this?
Bro, I have it right here, man.
The man's been in pain. The man has been in pain.
Oh no, I didn't know. I didn't know what happened to him. You had asked me about Dolph crate. And then I think I said something back to you, and I didn't hear from you, and then you wasn't.
If you want crate, just hit me up. We'll work it out. Oh shit! It's Rico.
We're about to get naughty after dark. Constructive Outrage
with sexy hair,
ladies. So all of y'all gotta leave, go because we're about to turn.
I'm out. Good seeing you, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I got a bolt, fellas.
All right, I understand y'all old people gotta eat and get in your rocking chairs, but the boys
put on your diapers,
guys. Just kidding.
Later, fellas.
Mestas, I appreciate you, dude. Give it up for Mestas, ladies and gentlemen, spending this time with us.
Just go mute.
Yo, what did he say about? I'm sorry, but I know I gotta go back. But what did he say about the Frankenstein?
He talked about being able to bring both the cut and sew.
Crippler.
And you can't hear me?
You guys hear him?
We can hear you. You can't hear.
I hear him. I hear him and you.
Fix your mic, homie. You look like the professor, dude. This is
Professor Rowe.
Look, we got Professor.
And the hair's a little taller up top than it was last time I saw it.
Anyway, we are actually out. Yo, Critical Master, you got to say anything to the people because we're gonna take this party back. We just kidding. We taking the party backstage. This is
like I always say, you could have been any place, but you decided to hang out with us. Thank you very much, and we will see you next week. Rashid, what you got?
Oh, not a goddamn thing. I'm waiting for my Batman tactical throne.
Tactical throne.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this money up. I got to start doing this payment plan with Crip so I can get this at my last piece of my X-Men so far.
Cool. Glad y'all worked that out.
And that's about it, man. I'm pretty much priced the fuck out, man.
Aren't we all?
First of all, Hove is not the GOAT.
My Boba Fett. Hove is not the GOAT. Hove is not the motherfucking
he is
GOAT.
Not the
Nas
GOAT.
is the GOAT.
Don't put that poison. Don't spread that poison. You're entitled to your opinion, though. It's just a wrong one, but we love you anyway.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, Rose back. Let's see if he hears us. Bro, can you hear us? Yes. Can you hear us?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but that's it, Crippler. That's all I got.
All right. Cool.
Fatal.
All right. Fatal the Collector. Yeah, I miss Fatal, homie. Fatal don't like Chief Keef?
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you got for the people, homie? What do you got for all of the nerds? I'm talking about the
super nerds,
the redeemers, the Dantes.
We at a hiatus right now, but I think we be coming back sooner or later. You know,
if not, man, you could work on a new show together from the ground up, dude. From the ground up.
What we gonna call it?
We can call it
Man Cave.
We could call it.
We gave it a name.
Man Cave.
We both like the pop out. We could call it the pop out with Crip and Fatal.
The pop out.
Unless you come up with something better, we could call it better. So I'm the one that put the phone on them. Walk around the whole time. I know we got some hoe on them. Phone them. Extra for bully the flow on them. Say Drake. I hear you like them young, you little freaking pal.
You better. Hey, you know what's funny? How did we both end up on Kendrick's side? And we just straight went against the light skinned dude.
Yeah, cause fuck the light skins, bro.
What color are you?
Oh shoot, we still live. We gotta go backstage.
You still live.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. What color are you, motherfucker?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You just said about the light skin dude.
Yo, it ain't about a color. It's about people.
The
mind
state. The mind state.
It's the mind state. We got these. See, me and Fatal know. We know.
Are we still live?
Yes, we are.
Get us a fuck off live so we can talk about people behind their back.
You just got here.
I know.
Hey, yo,
we go out.
What's up, live so we can talk about people behind their back.
Who we gonna start off with CMP today? Yeah, let's start off with CMP to work our way down. Batman Statue Collector and Alex. And how they actually really secret lovers, but they don't want to let everybody know.
It's an act. It's just
an act. Yeah. So, but that's how you get the views, bro. Content's content.
Exactly. You need it. You need an enemy. You need
beef. I got beef.
Okay.
I mean, you got Batman. If you don't have the Joker, you don't have anything.
Exactly. Right? And you know what? I think that's what it is. No, they hate each other. No,
you need an arch nemesis. Hate.
Yo, Crib, did you turn the heat on in your house?
I'm hot. Not yet, because actually I got to get into the attic. So I got to pack up. I got to move all of these. Oh, that's what I needed to talk about. Tomorrow, I got to move all of these. Oh, tonight, I think I got to move these statues.
Did you pack her up? Did you pack her up yet?
No, she's right there looking all sweet.
But
I got to move her, so I'm going to pack her up because I got to probably pack up tonight because my attic is right there, and they got to go up there and do an inspection before we could turn the heat on for the winter. So it's like,
why? Oh, that's how they do it, though.
Yeah, that's how they do it. It just go, make sure everything's right, all that good stuff. I'm like, I gotta move my baby. I hate moving my statues.
No, because Crippler, he gets his shit done the right way. I'm gonna get this inspected once a year.
No, my wife just said, "Hey, the attic guy is coming Friday. You gotta do something with your statues." I said, "Damn."
I'm trying to figure out how long it's gonna take Prime One to mail me my shit, man. They haven't even shipped my shit off, and I paid that shit off like a week and a half ago.
Damn, prime time. All right, let's go so we can talk about these people behind their backs.
Yeah. Yeah, let's start some beef.
Man.
I'm just kidding. We honestly are very wholesome backstage, guys. We really are.
We go backstage. We hate everybody.
Shout out to my man Billy Rios.
Shout out to Billy, the real one.
Bulldog Billy Rios.
Every couple of years,
and Eric B.
A real one emerges. You know what I mean?
Batman
hey, did you see how Secret Sanctuary rose up? We never see him angry.
I was saying they got a little spicy. I was impressed with the Rogues.
Yeah, the Rogues went wild.
Because a lot of people trying to like pit like who did it better, who did like Batman Statue Collector or Rat Titan when it comes to the interviews, and it's just sort of like it's not about that. It's about what they're communicating to the audience. Like it don't matter the platform. If you go up there like Chad did on any platform, you know what I'm saying? Why are you fucking here, bro? Like yo, go get your hey Prince, how you been, buddy?
That's nice, man.
Betty, it's been cool. So long. Why did you try to get the rights for your music? That's why they killed you.
You were swimming in Lake Minnetonka.
Come back.
Prince, I was glad. I was happy in that movie that you banged Apollonia.
Yo, you put it down on Apollonia for sure. But why did you wear the assless chaps?
And you banged what's her name? Vanity too. And he a little dude.
Hey, we really should go backstage right now.
Hey, you ever took a swim in the Lake of Minnetonka?
That sounds like some zesty shit.
Under the pale blue moon.
But have you?
Man, get this guy off my goddamn screen, man.
Hey,
okay.
I appreciate you. Hey, appreciate me with Apollonia.
You really inspired me. I really loved Purple Rain and Under the Cherry Moon.
Yo, I'm gonna watch Purple Rain tonight to see him.
You gonna watch it tonight?
Yo, I ain't gonna front, man. Yo, who didn't want that fucking motorcycle and the?
I wanted that motorcycle.
That jacket was dope, though. That jacket.
And I wanted to hear. I ain't gonna hold you.
You ready to sign up, Chris?
Well, you know what's known though. They said.
How we gonna end the show, Chris?
We're gonna end it with Fatal singing Prince right here. This is how we ended it right here.
Yeah, but can you get him off my screen, bro? Yeah, I think Fatal really does this at home and shit.
Hey, you want some pancakes?
Did I lock up?
Yeah.
Don't have to do no shit like that, man.
Okay, I'm ending it now, Crippler. You ready?
Blouses.
No, don't
end not yet. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming. And you guys know, unless you want to do the outro, you know what you got to do.
Where's the DOS effects?
I'm trying not
outro, man.
I'm trying not to talk.
I'm a star Rashid out this week. I'm gonna give him a song. I'm gonna give him this one.
Shut up! Give me a turn to speak. Talk to me. Let me speak. How does that make you feel?
Nah, son, we can't go out like that. First of all, let's get my Prince back on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man!
If you seen a statue that you loved or liked, and you gotta make sure that you secure it. You know what you gotta do, right?
Secure it.
You gotta what?
What?
You know y'all playing yourself.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
All
right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.